Hi guys, this is your English language teacher and IELTS trainer, Maha, and welcome to my EnglishOCanada YouTube channel and my EnglishOCanada Facebook page. Just going to add a caption here and wait for people to join me so we can have a conversation online. All right, so this has been sent, and both my Facebook and my YouTube are live right now. So again, if there's anybody who wants to join me on this live stream, then they can send me a quick message in the comments, and I'll share the live stream address and the key over here, so you can join this and have a quick conversation with me in English. So if there's any newbies here, people who haven't or who are not had the chance to come on live stream with me, then please let me have you on board. Supermom says, amazing streamings with Sir Hisham. Yes, it's always a pleasure to have Sir Hisham here on my live stream. It happens once in a blue moon, like once every couple of months, sometimes, once a year or something. But he is an amazing personality to have on my live stream. He teaches you how to earn money from just being a freelancer. And he's also recently just written a book as well that you could download. I don't have the link on hand right now with me, but I can share it a little later. So, walaikum assalam, Mr. Sardar Pervez Khan, how's it going? Haroon Banga says, I am your big fan. Karachi, Pakistan, that's great. Walaikum assalam, Haroon Bangash. And Vakas Ahmed says, hi teacher, hello. All says link. Yes, once I reach 50 people, then I'll share the link here. So I need to have 50 people watching me right now. So please share this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, then share it on your Facebook and your WhatsApp groups. And if you're watching me on Facebook, then please share it forward, just like how we have pay it forward. So share it forward so more and more people can join this and join this live stream. All in all says always 50. Yes, always 50. So it's like 50-50, half and half. So 50 is a good number to have. I wouldn't mind like 100+ people here either, but 50, I'll settle for now. Okay, so I'm also going to share this. On my personal profile, and you never know, some of my friends want to join too. They've been wanting to for a while, so if they want to, then yes. All in all says you will grow gradually. Yes, I know, but it would be nice if you all shared it too. Muhammad Umar Khawar says, Assalamu alaikum. My English is totally bad. I can only listen. That's okay. Harun Rashid says, Assalamu alaikum teacher. Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much for joining me here. And I'm just sharing this on my personal profile as well, so that I can get some of my friends to join me onto that live stream. And yeah, let's get going. All right, so the numbers have crossed 50, which is amazing. And I am going to be copying the link for anybody who wants to join in. And here is the link to the live stream. Thanks everyone who has shared this this video, and please share it. If you are new and you've just joined in, I would really appreciate if you could share this this stream so more people can join in. Rizwan Ahmed says, I'm a good listener but a bad speaker. Well, you will only become a good speaker if you practice the language. Fahim Akhtar says, can you say my name? I just did. I hope that makes you happy. Fahim Akhtar says, I watched you in Wakar Zaka, so that's why I subscribed to you. Thank you so much. Wakar Zaka is a very good friend and a great human being. He's always there to support anyone and everyone who wants to promote their business or wants to promote any sort of services that actually help the masses. So hence the reason why I was there as well. Ibrahim Shabir says, ma'am, where can we see that when will the next live session happen? Actually, you know what? My schedule is so tied up and it's so crazy that it's hard for me to actually give you a proper time. I am trying my best to have one set time to come on live so that you guys are not waiting too long and, obviously getting anxious as well at the same time, right? So please bear with me, give me some time. I shall very soon be posting a confirmed schedule of my timing. It's just that at work, I have a mixed up schedule as well. And because I live in Canada right now, over here, it's 1 p.m. And I know in Pakistan, it's 11 p.m., right? Um, 10 p.m. So that's the only issue, that we're working on two different time zones. So when it's day here, it's nighttime in Pakistan, and during the day I'm working, and at night I'm sleeping. So Sayyid Shah, Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Sayyid Shah?
Walaikum salam, ma'am. How are you?
I am good. And hello, Fawad. How are you?
I'm fine. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Is this your first time on my live?
Yes, I was trying that day, but my light was off and you were not taking me on.
Yes, I do have a very strict rule, and one of it
And
being that your lights have to be on and you have to be sitting up straight so I can see your face, you can see my face.
and I was I was commenting for a long time. I all in my ID.
Oh, you're all in all. Okay. So Fayaz Arshad just says, Assalamu alaikum from Karachi. Wa alaikum salam. I just want to know that a word I don't know how to pronounce. I type on Google Translate audio, give the pronounce it's helpful or not. The Google pronunciation is usually good, so you can look into that. But Sayed Shah, there is another app that you mentioned before, right? That you can get the
Yeah,
correct pronunciation.
it's Speak and Loud, I guess. Speak and Loud, yeah.
Speak and Loud. So,
Yeah.
Fayaz, Arshad, if you can download Speak and Loud, and if you type in the word, then it will give you the correct pronunciation. Now, Sayed Shah, the pronunciation, is it an American accent or a British accent or Australian? Do you know?
I believe that is a British and UK, both of them there. It depends on you, whichever you want to choose. But I think so. First, it appears like a British. The second one is a
Okay.
UK.
Great. Okay. Kamal, welcome to this live. And then I have another person called Mohammed as well. So I'm just going to bring everybody. Mohammed, I don't see your face. I'm so sorry. Please turn on your lights so that I can bring you on. So, Sayed Shah, I'm going to go in the background. You are going to be the teacher right now. And you are going to ask these two gentlemen to introduce themselves. Okay, Sayed?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right. I'm going off to the backstage.
Hi guys, I hope everyone is good. Just give me a very short your brief about yourself, your intro, your background, your study, and what you're doing the currently, and what are your hobbies. So you can share both of you. First you go for the Fahad, and second time you can go boss.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. Sir, I'm just intern. I haven't studied much. I never been to the
Kamal,
anywhere,
we can't hear you. Your
and
voice is really low.
recently discovered this
Kamal, your voice is
phenomena.
really low.
I'm sorry, I just got a bad thing, and so it doesn't work with this.
Just
Is it
check your
getting
just
better?
check your mic. Increase your volume of your mic. Then you can. I think so. Will be very
Okay.
easy to hear you.
Okay. Is it getting better?
Now much better compared to before.
Okay. My name is Kumar Shazad, and I was just telling you, I don't have much qualification. Indeed, I never been into university, and I've been working some odd jobs from quite a while. I must say it's been 10 years that I've been doing odd jobs. It's marketing, it's restaurant, a lot of things actually. And now from last few months, I have discovered this phenomena of online earning. So I'm getting quite obsessed with this, especially this digital marketing and stuff, and I'm following so many people like Mr. Hisham Server and so many others, and Mem as well. And I must appreciate whatever they're doing for the people like me. And I have a simple question for them. First of all, I would like to say that this COVID-19, though it's not a good thing at all, it's not a good thing at all, but it has just give us a little window to improve ourselves, to learn the new things which I never been able to do before. What will you suggest me? How much patience I need to be, and how I can. I mean, I know this is going to be like steps, one step, two steps. But the thing is, I'm not an educated person, being honest to you, at all. So I'm not good in study. I'm not good in picking the things. I'm I'm just as regular as any other person. So what will you suggest me? I'm looking into the digital marketing and how to take from the very initial stage to feel it can earn me something or it can make me dependable on my own arms rather than doing the odd jobs which are not obviously which not make sense at all. Sorry, that's all I want to say. Please continue. I'm
You
listening.
speak very well. I really like it. Just give chance to this other gentleman. Let's go back to you. We'll come back to you. Hello, Fahad. You can introduce yourself. Fahad, it's your turn, man. You can speak about yourself.
I think his internet has gone down. Kamal Shah, can I please request you to? Kamal Shah is gone as well. Okay. So if anybody wants to come here, Kamal Shah, can you please turn on your headphones and then come back? And Fawad, we've lost you for a bit. I have Mohammed sitting here. Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
Hello, Assalamualaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam.
Assalam. We're good, man.
What
Sayyid Shah,
about
continue.
Brother, just give me your very short. Your introduce yourself. What you do, where you from, what are your hobbies, and what is happening around the market. Whatever you feel
first,
comfortable, you can introduce yourself.
my name is Wasif Hamza and I am from the city of Tabad. So I like to play cricket and I like poetry. I like to watch movies and just like things. So these are my hobbies and I am the engineering student. I am doing my engineering from the UG Peshawar. That's the thing.
Is there any issue in your electricity because we cannot see you properly? If I'm not wrong.
Sorry, I can't listen.
I mean to say, is there any issue with your electricity because I cannot see you the properly? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't see him either, so I have just taken him off screen for now. If Mohammed, you can fix your internet, that would be great. Kaval is back. Let's see if we hear him. Hi, Kaval.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you.
No, still no. Your voice is really low, and a lot of people are just putting down in the comments that they can't hear you. So do you have an earpiece?
No, ma'am.
You don't?
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I mean, it's so embarrassing. But
No,
I'm
no, no.
really
It's not embarrassing at all. Don't worry about it. Now, tell me, how are you holding the phone? Is your hand under here?
no. I have done every single trick I could. If you just give me a couple of minutes, I will go back to my laptop and I will try to come from there.
Please. Thank you so much, Kaval. That's
I
very.
just
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Now, Sayyid Shah, are you
So,
ready?
Miss Maha,
Yes.
where you have been for the last 2 days? Last 3 days, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been very busy. I've been extremely busy. The whole week was very tough because I usually teach for a few hours a day, but last week my schedule changed, so I was teaching for longer hours. And on the weekend, I was very busy as well because, like during the week, I'm home, I'm teaching online, so I don't really get a chance to cook or to clean. So I actually spent the whole weekend cleaning and cooking for the next week.
Yeah, I think you was online yesterday with the lady Sabah, so I was there as well. So I didn't disturb you. So I was doing my stuff. I saw you came online. Okay, let's carry on.
Yes.
I later on when I go back on the YouTube, then I watch all your conversation, what you guys discuss. So I says, okay, let's wait
Right.
for tomorrow, Miss Maha. I'll catch her tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Sabah is actually, I have, I have a non-profit organization in Pakistan called Kitabi. And
Yeah.
what Kitabi does is basically it builds libraries and reading centers for the underprivileged children. So Sabah has been with Kitabi since 2017, 2016 actually. And she looks after Kitabi operations in my absence. So since I've been in Canada for 3 years, so she goes and she does all the events and she furnishes the libraries with the books. So I had not done a live session with her for a very long time. And yesterday we just both had the time, and I said, okay, let's come on and
It was
talk.
very long time yesterday. I think so more than 2 hours, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
It was more than 2 hours, and our show was called Halat Hadra. So we were discussing politics, we were discussing nonprofits, we were discussing Khansa, a lot of things, the things that were in our mind that we would usually talk about on the phone. We said, okay, let's do it online.
Actually, every topic was very interesting, but the thing what I observe, the Khan Sahib is doing his best, whatever he can to do. But some things, sometimes your things are not in your hand. You can just speak for the people, for the public. It takes time to the resolve the things. So he's
Yes.
doing good so far. And
Mhm.
actually, he's a single man who stand up with the for the Pakistani people. We can see the the pain of the people on his face.
Yes.
The empathy of the people on his face.
Yes.
But let's see, hope for the best. He's only the truthful man who can speak anywhere else and go in the US, UN, everywhere. He can like stand proudly, and he can speak with anybody else, not like others. You know that.
Not like others. And I think he's one man ever since, Pakistan became independent. Of course, Qaeda Azam, I'm not comparing him to Imran Khan Sahab, but I think
Exactly.
he's one man who's actually leading the country to a point. Me, as a non-resident Pakistani, I've been living, outside of Pakistan all my life. This is the first time that I hear very positive feedback from people.
Exactly.
I've always
Exactly.
been a very proud Pakistani. I've supported Pakistan, day and night, regardless of me not being in the country. But now I see other people supporting Pakistan, people of different nationalities.
And
So,
I have in Starbucks, I have a lot of my regular customers which are very close to me. They're very social media friends. They're my regular friends. So
mhm.
when they come to know I'm from Pakistan, they especially call me, man, I like your man. Your PM is such a strong man. He
Yes,
don't care about anything else. He just when he want to speak, he will speak. Even he's in Saudi Arabia, even he's in USA. Everybody like him actually. His personality, everybody know he has a clean past. He don't have anything else, like
yes,
conversely about him. So let's see, hope for the best.
yeah. He doesn't have a controversy.
Yes,
Controversy.
controversy, exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I'm going to give you a chance, Sayed Shah, because you're my regular student. I'm going to give you a chance to ask me questions.
For me, actually, first of all, I'm very inspired. A lot of from those people, they have profession like you. First of all, you're a
Thank you.
teacher. You was a teacher. Then you moved to others. This is my actually that one. So the reason of that, I married a lady. She's also a teacher as well.
That's
She's a
nice.
she's a special educator teacher in Pakistan in Karachi in the
Okay.
Pakistan Bahria.
Nice. Special education.
Yeah, special education.
Special.
Like for the last 6 8 years. So these days, as the condition of Pakistan, everybody knows, not in Pakistan, especially in Karachi, is very strict. So they have very
Uh-huh.
long break. So they recently she is just having a great time with my little my little Shaji.
How old is your little Shaji?
And this coming 24 will be 5 months.
Mashallah, big boy.
Yeah, big boy, very naughty boy and very active boy, and he's changing, like his activities, his nature, his hobbies. So that's good for me actually. I'm these days at home. Otherwise, I'm going to like I'm going to be in deep depression. I have nothing to do. Just woke up early in the morning. Then then I have to speak with him. Then I have some activities. But later on, when I found one activity from you, so that's it. It gave me some kind of more relaxed, so I can keep myself busy. Actually, I have for the last 3 4 days. This is my notebooks. What I was doing, googling.
Okay.
When I have a chat with your dad, so it gave me the more motivation. So when I'm going to find one word from the Google, it gave me 3 more words. So so I was keep writing. I was sharing whenever I'm free. So we a part of that, we have all our employees, we have an online training as well.
Uh-huh.
Alhamdulillah, in the beginning days, to be very honest, I was very lazy. I was doing nothing. But later on, I participate there. So these days, I'm almost top 4 or 5 around the UAE. We
Mm-hmm.
have in Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, all of the employees that are active.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, I always stay there on the, like a number 4 or number 5. My activities there. My all courses are complete there, 100%. Even in my team as well, rest of the
Uh-huh.
staff there. Rest of the staff, they are on 80% progress, they are 70% progress. But Alhamdulillah, for me, I'm 100% progress there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And what kind of trainings do you have to go through?
Actually, Maha, the Starbucks is a like multinational. The is a company everywhere is that. So whenever we launch something new, it comes to like the promotion. Every 3 months we have promotions. We have a lot of trainings actually, which I was not aware of that. Is whenever anything comes, we have to check our training online. There are quiz, there are questions, there are scenarios. There are like a normal condition. Then you have to read about that. Then you have to answer about that. So for me, when I was going there deeply, when I entered so deeply, then I came to know it's very interesting. It
Mm-hmm.
gives me it gives me a lot of knowledge. It gave me a lot of the confidence. It gave me many things which I was knew that, but I was not applying on myself. Even like a training process, how do you have to like many conditions like our customer cares, like a customer feedback, customer dealing, like all like A to Z. We have all stuff there which I come to know, which I all of them I completed. So
That's good.
all of my teammates, they're calling me, Kamal, you are 100%, but we are still 40%, still we are 50%. How you did it? I said, man, I
Right.
was so lazy. When I enter inside, then I try to open the thing. When I was keep opening the thing, it gave me the chance to open, reopen, then solve the thing. So finally,
Uh-huh.
when the last time it was, we have also the managers meeting as well in a week twice, sometime in the afternoon, sometime in the night. This is Kamal, your performance so far good is 100%. So I'm so happy for that.
That's good. That's good. Great. Okay. So I did write down a couple of things that I noticed in your language. Now, do you know? Hang on a minute. Let me just share the screen with you so it becomes. There you go. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see that.
You can see the screen, right? That's my word pad that I've just opened up. So now I'm using a different computer, so I can't see the two things together. Okay. Now, this is what I heard. Okay. What do you think is the mistake in this, Shaji?
Word, I think so. Word, WERE.
Yes. Again, so now this sentence is correct grammatically. Okay. You were a teacher. So grammatically, this sentence is correct, but it's actually not a true sentence.
All right.
How can I make this sentence true for myself? Because you were saying this to me, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Do you remember the context you said it in?
Who sent it?
I
Just
said, do you remember the context? Do you remember why you said this?
yeah, exactly. You was teaching, I think so. Yeah, it should be the perfect one.
You was or you were?
You were teaching.
Yes, you were teaching in Dubai, right?
Exactly.
Good. And because I'm still a teacher, then you can say you are a teacher, right?
Exactly.
And you can also say you have been teaching for a long time, right? Or you can just say you have been teaching, right?
Perfect.
And you can also say you have, because you don't know how long I have been teaching for, maybe you do, but if somebody doesn't know, they can say you have been teaching for a while.
For a while.
Yes, it could be a short while or a long while. It doesn't matter. For a while means for some time.
Exactly, Maha.
Okay. Okay. The other sentence that I noticed was just wake up.
Woke up, I think so, right? It's past, yeah?
Yes, just woke up. All right. But the way you said it, I think it was about when I just wake up, right? So then it is correct if you put when. So you're telling me about the time, or you're telling me about what you did at the time of waking up. All right.
All right.
So
All right.
let's say that today, right now, it is 1 o'clock, and I woke up at oops, at noon. Noon means 12 p.m.
12 p.m.
12 p.m. If I say noon, it means either it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or it is 12:15, or it is 12:30. If it's
Okay, but it will be.
Sorry?
But it will be remain between 12, right? No.
Yes, yes. As long as the time period is between 12, it's going to be called noon. If I say I woke up at noon and I actually woke up at 1 o'clock, then it's better that I say I woke up at 1.
All right.
Okay, or I can say I woke up around noon. So when I say around noon, that means about half an hour to 45 minutes before 12 and half an hour to 45 minutes after 12, around noon.
All right, ma'am.
Okay, so I can say when I woke up, I got ready to start my online class. Okay.
All right. All right.
If I say when I wake up, I got ready to start my online class, no, I get ready. So when we use the present simple tense, it is for it's used with verbs, right? It is a verb. So it's used for situations that are a habit and that happen on a regular basis.
All right.
So when I say when I wake up, I get ready to start my online class, it means this is something that I do every day. So as soon as I wake up, the first thing that I do is I start getting ready for my online class.
Present, we mean, right?
Yes. Present tense and a habit. For instance, I
right.
drive to work, right? That means I always drive to work.
Exactly, ma'am.
Okay. I have eggs for breakfast, right? That means now have is of course in the present tense. So that means every day for breakfast, I have eggs. Not necessarily every day, but most of the days, right? So if I eat eggs 4 or 5 times a day, then I'll say I have eggs for breakfast.
True.
Okay.
Then
we had another sentence. It said in the beginning days. Can you tell me what is wrong with the sentence?
Actually, your screen is hiding those all one. Your English and Canada behind is that page. If you can just scroll some, I can see I woke up at 12 noon. So down I can't and down I can't see anything.
Now can you see when I wake up?
When I wake up, ready to start my online class. Exactly. I drive to work. I have eggs for the breakfast. In the beginning days, in early days, in the early days or in the beginning days.
Okay. So do you remember the sentence with it? I actually don't remember the sentence. I would usually write it, but I completely forgot to write it. But in the beginning days is not correct. You can say in the early days.
In the early days.
That will be a little better to use. Or at the beginning is even better. Okay?
All right, ma'am.
So when I started teaching, I was just 19 years old. So at the beginning, of course, I did not know many techniques. So at the beginning of my teaching journey.
All right.
All right. So your at is a preposition that goes with this word, beginning.
Beginning.
Okay.
All
at
right.
the beginning, at the end. So if we have the word at, we would say at the beginning, at the end, at home, at work. Okay.
Sure.
But if we have the word middle, can you see the word middle?
Yep. No,
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah. If you say middle, we cannot say at middle. We say in the middle.
In the middle.
Yes. Okay.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Great. Okay. Now, before I ask other people to join in, there's something that I wanted you to kind of know. You can see the word pad, right? Now, when I say ask people to, like, when I'm going to tell you that, okay, Shaji, now you take over and talk to people and ask them to introduce themselves. So what are the questions you would ask them? So imagine that I'm a viewer who has just come on. What are the questions you would ask me?
Where are you from? What do you do?
Again, where you from?
Are you exactly?
Is this correct?
Where are you from?
Thank you very much. Where are you from? Good job. Next.
What do you do?
Is this correct?
What do you do? All
Yes.
right.
Correct. What do you do? Okay. What else would you ask them?
Their educational background,
Okay. So how would you say it?
qualification background, how you
And
studied.
give me a sentence or a question.
What's your qualification?
You can say what are your qualifications, but what are your qualifications is a very strong way of asking somebody about.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a very, very strong way. Like, you're going for an interview, a formal interview, then you can say, what are your educational qualifications? But you're having a casual chit chat. So in a casual chit chat, you wouldn't say, what are your qualifications?
okay. So what other will be the suitable words for that? So tell me about your. Okay.
You can say that. Tell me about your academic qualifications.
Tell me about your academic qualification. All right.
Yeah, so it's not a question, it's just a statement, and it's a much more polite way of asking. Or,
Yes, like a simple.
yeah, tell me about your academic background. I would say this is much better if you are in a casual situation, because again, qualifications is more of a formal word, but when you're having a chit chat and you're having a very informal conversation, then this is a good way to do it.
I'll go for the last one. I think so is a much better than tell me about your academic background will be more suitable.
Yes, that's right. What else would you ask them? Anything else?
If we want to add, so we can add then about their hobbies. What are your hobbies?
Okay. It's a good word to use, hobbies. I personally don't like the word hobbies anymore because it's a very, very old traditional way, right? I would instead say, what do you like doing in your free time? Because right now, the way the world is going, the 21st century, there are people who have hobbies, right? So your hobbies could include maybe going for a swim, going for a walk, going for running, or it could mean reading a book. It could be researching, whatever it is. Those are the hobbies that you like doing, right? But when you say, what do you like doing in your free time? A lot of people over here right now in this day and age don't have too much time for a hobby. Right?
Exactly.
Because we're so busy working, we get like 10 minutes here, we get 20 minutes there. So we cannot really practice a hobby for a good 1 hour, 2 hour, unless we're like millionaires and we don't have anything to worry about, right? So the good way to speak to them or ask them is, what do you like doing in your free time? What do you like doing in your free time?
Also, we can add as well, instead of the hobbies.
Mhm.
What are your activities in your free times?
What are your activities in your free time? Okay, it's a very good sentence, but it's long.
All right.
It's longer, or I would say it's heavier than the first one. So what are your activities in the free time? Now, let's say my activity is I like being on Facebook, right? That's what I do. But maybe in my free time, I like to just sit and do nothing. So if you tell me, Maha, what are your activities in your free time? And if I don't do anything in my free time and I just sit, I'd be like, I don't do anything in my free, I don't have any activities. Because activities means physically being active, some way or the other,
All right.
or
Mm-hmm.
mentally being
Got it.
active, some way or the other, right? So I personally would choose the sentence that says, "What do you like doing in your free time?" I like doing nothing in my free time. I just like sitting, having my cup of tea, and just probably scrolling up and down on my Facebook screen, and that's about it. So I can actually use the word nothing, right? Whereas for activities, I can't say I don't have activities because it's going to make me sound very boring.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah, got it, man.
Yeah, makes sense?
Definitely makes sense.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so what is going to happen here is there are people waiting down below. I have got Sheikh M. Is that Arsalan? Sheikh M is Arsalan? No. I've got Usman. I've got Adil. Adil, I don't see your video. Oh, there you are. Okay. And then I've got Fatma. So I'm going to bring Sheikh M Arsalan. I believe that's him. I am going to bring him on, and the rest of you, please practice your answers for the questions that I have already that I'm already displaying over here. So those are the only questions that you would be answering. Please make sure that I'm going to remove this. Okay, sorry,
Sure.
guys. Please make sure that you stick to, let's say, where are you from? Okay, so let's practice this before I bring people on. Okay, so Sayed Shah, ask me questions, please.
Where are you from?
I am from Pakistan originally. I was born and no, I wasn't born in Dubai. I grew up in Dubai, and currently I'm living in Canada. So I can easily tell you I'm from Pakistan. So I'm from Pakistan. I am from Pakistan. Sorry, 4 words. It shows the listener or the other person that I'm speaking to that I'm not really interested in talking to them because I'm giving them very short answers.
All right. All right.
Right? So always add in 2 or 3 sentences for each question so that the person who's asking you questions feels that, okay, this person is interested in talking to me. So if I don't want to talk to somebody and they go like, where are you from? So I would just look at them and go like, Pakistan, and I just walk away. Right?
For me, I just want to add one more thing. If anybody asks from me, the way I introduce, I will always tell them I'm from Karachi, which is the biggest city of the Pakistan. I belong to from there. But the last one I don't add, but I just say I'm from Karachi, which is the biggest city of the Pakistan.
Yes, you can say I am from Karachi. Um, okay, you can say I'm from Pakistan. The city that I come from is Karachi, which is also the commercial capital.
All right, that's
Yeah.
good as well.
Yes.
Change as well.
Exactly. So just a little bit of a twist. Okay, next question, please.
So, Miss Maha, what do you do? What do you do?
What do I? Okay, I am a teacher of English as a second language. I also train students for IELTS, and during the day, I actually teach grades 1 and 2, all the subjects as a classroom teacher at a school here in Canada.
That's good. Tell me about your academic background, ma'am, please.
My academic background is actually quite mixed up. I do have a bachelor's, but in business administration. I have my certifications from Cambridge University in UK to teach English as a second language. I also have a certification from Trinity College UK to teach English to children. And at the same time, I've done half of my MBA. I never really got to complete it.
That's good. What do you like doing in your free time, ma'am?
Oh my God, that's like a really tough question. I usually don't get too much free time on my hands because I have a very, very busy schedule. But every time I feel that I've got nothing to do and I'm not really working, so I like to get onto my social media, check my Facebook out, see what's happening on Instagram. I love reading the news. Unfortunately, I don't get a newspaper at home, so I end up looking at news on either on Google, CNN, or other newspapers. And I love to sometimes when I do have free time is to watch videos, like cooking videos, to learn new dishes.
That's very good, ma'am. That's very good. One more thing I will add from my side. There's a one guy. He is the journalist on the Al Jazeera. The last time the guy was asking how we can change our accent. His name is, I'll share with you, probably you know him. One second. The guy name called Mahdi, I guess. He's a journalist on the Al Jazeera channel. I
Okay.
can't found his I can't found his full name actually, because I just short type his name. He has a very brilliant accent. He
Accent.
always accent. So he always conduct the interviews somewhere, all the politician people who are, they achieve something in their life. The
Uh-huh.
guy is really good. If I think so we can share with somebody else who
Okay.
want to listen to him. I think so the way he speak,
Mm-hmm.
his the effects, is the eye contact, the his lips contact, and
Yeah.
his body language, it really helps to increase, the to understand, the way of speaking English.
Great. Now, I have a comment. Do share the link in this. Rizwan Ahmed is saying, what do you like to do in your free time? Is this okay? Yes, it is. It is also okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, depends on how you want to speak, and there's many ways you can say many different things. So, Shaji, I am going to bring Sheikh M on screen right now, and these are the questions that you would be asking them, and I'll keep these questions on for you. Okay.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. This is Sheikh Mohammed Arsalan, your regular student. I have been
And
listening
you
you
gave me a new
people.
word today. You gave me a new word on Hisham Trevor's live. What was that word?
Ambivert, ambivert. The
What does that
people,
mean?
ma'am, ambivert means those people who have 50-50 traits of both extroverts and introverts. Like I am also ambivert. Sometimes I become extrovert, sometimes I become introvert, sometimes I don't want to face people, then I become introvert.
Right.
Sometimes I like outing, going out, then I become extrovert. So it depends.
On mood.
Yeah,
Yes, it
you can
depends.
say.
And this is what I was telling. I was just doing a live session with Hisham Trevor as well, and he said he's an introvert. And I said I'm both an introvert and an extrovert, right? And then I got a message from Arsalan on the comments. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring you on live, and then you can explain what that word means.
Yes.
Okay,
Ma'am,
great.
I have two more words.
Yes.
I have two more words today. I was watching a series, Urtogrul, so I just came across two new words: resuscitate and appalled.
Applaud.
No, man, appalled is a different word.
Okay.
Applaud is a different word.
Okay. And what do these words mean? I'm gonna Google them as well.
Okay, resuscitate means if someone is unconscious and just he to revive someone from unconsciousness or apparent death. This is the Google's definition. Like there is a sentence under that definition. An ambulance crew tried to resuscitate him. Like if someone
Okay.
is unconscious and the staff is trying to resuscitate him. So there is another meaning as well, like make something active or vigorous again. Like Muslims were on the verge of ruin in 13th century. Then a man, his name was Urtugrul. In Turkish accent we say Urturul. He revived and resuscitated his whole clan, his whole tribe, and then he laid the foundation of Ottoman Empire. So this
Okay.
is the word resuscitate.
To bring back to life.
Yes, to
To
revive
perform
something or to active or vigorous again, make something active or vigorous again.
with a vigorous movement. So basically, when people are performing CPR on somebody who's having a seizure or a heart attack, we would kind of like
Exactly.
use it in that. And what's the next word?
The next word is appalled.
Okay.
Spell
Appalled.
APPOLD.
APPALLED. Appalled. That is an adjective, and there is another verb. It appall.
Mm-hmm.
It means greatly dismayed or horrified. Something which is very much like in Urdu we can say holnak, right?
We can call it holnak as well. And also at the same time, if you are basically in disapproval of somebody's behavior, then also you can say you can use this word. So somebody who has disheartened you or who has hurt you, that means their behavior has been horrifying towards you. Not like horror, scary horror, but it's hurt you so bad that it's hurting you. Then we can use it in that term as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Sayed Shah, you are going to be answering questions that no, sorry, Arsalan, you're going to be answering questions
Sure,
that
sure.
Sayed Shah has for you. Okay.
Aslan, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Arslan, very short, introduce yourself. Where are you from?
Uh, I hail from Karachi, Pakistan. I can say that. I hail from.
You
I
can, but we
cannot hear you,
usually
ma'am.
you can say you can you hear me?
Yes, now
Yes.
I
You can
can.
say I hail from Karachi, Pakistan, but it's not something that we use anymore as often.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Even I.
in the 21st century we don't use I hail from Pakistan anymore.
All right. I'm from Pakistan. In short,
Yes.
in a nutshell.
Yes.
Sure. What do you do, Arslan?
Actually, I am a freelance content writer, and these days I am also learning web development. By education, I am a geoscientist, geophysicist. I am holding a bachelor's degree in geophysics.
Great, good to know. Tell me about your academic background, Arslan.
I just told you that
Yeah.
I am holding a bachelor's
Yes,
degree from geophysics from Bahria University, Karachi.
that's good. What do you like to doing in your
Sorry,
free
are
time?
you holding the degree in your hand?
Can't we say like that, ma'am?
You can, nothing wrong with it. But again,
Okay.
21st century, things have changed. So you say I have.
I have. Okay.
It's easier. So I'm holding a bachelor's degree from whichever university that you mentioned. Usually, it's a very
Old style.
English. Yeah, English as a second language speaker.
Okay.
Okay, or you can say I graduated from the
I
university.
graduated.
Yes,
That would be perfect.
yes, I graduated from the University of, let's say, I don't know, University
Karachi.
of Toronto with a major in physics.
All right.
Okay, that's a better way of saying it. Go ahead.
Done.
What do you like doing in your free time, Arslan?
In free time, I like reading books. Like these days, I am reading this novel of Philip Shafak, 40 Rules of Love, and I do research on different topics, and I like hanging out with friends. But these days, coronavirus,
Stay at home.
we are in quarantine. We are staying at home, and I like watching seasons on Netflix, and reading books, watching seasons, hanging out with friends. That is all, I think.
That's great. Now,
Well done, Arslan. Excellent.
perfect. Thank you so much. Now, Sean is going to come on, and I hope you remember Sean. And now Arsalan is going to ask the same questions to Sean. So what's going to happen is because
Sure.
Sayed Shah asked you the questions first because we were practicing, then Sayed Shah had to ask questions to Arsalan. Arsalan will ask to Sean, and then Sean will ask the questions to the next person. Okay?
We'll
So
make a loop. Sure.
yes, we'll make a loop. Hi, Sean. Okay, hold on. I need to remove this because otherwise we can't see Sean, right? Hang on a minute. Where do I remove? There you go. Hide. Hi, Sean. How are you today?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum to you all. I am very good and I was waiting eagerly. Can you hear me all?
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
I was waiting eagerly to you, ma'am, for coming online. I think last I contacted to you at 15th of April, I think.
Yes.
And rest of 2 days I tried to connect you, but there was no activity on your page on and or your channel as well.
I was just very,
So
very busy. I'm so sorry. I was busy and tied up, and I was taking a break.
yeah, I had the same idea. That's why I only was waiting. So today I got a notification on my Facebook Uh, that's why I am here, and I wanted to be a part of this important conversation for ma'am. Actually, here is a very lot of noise. I cannot hear my voice. Can you?
We can hear
Uh,
you. We can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
yeah, but there is a very heavy noise coming into my ears. I think you should, if you don't mind, you should connect me again.
Sure, sure, sure. If you can log out, I would suggest that exit the StreamYard application, log out, and then come back, okay?
No, ma'am, I'm not logging in by an application. I am logging by my PC computer.
Okay, so just go
Leave the
off
studio button.
Facebook
Just
and
come
then
again.
refresh.
You have to leave the conversation, then you have to come back again. The Maha shared the link. You have to click on it, then she'll bring you back.
Okay, let me do it.
Thank you, thank you. Wow, he was speaking really well, wasn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yeah. Even I was happy to as well.
Yeah, I like his flow and the speed that he was speaking.
Last time he was bit reluctant, but today he was very great indeed.
Very great, yeah. I think so he
Yeah.
was fully prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would we say he was reluctant or was he hesitant?
Both words are fine, but
Okay.
hesitant would be more perfect
It would be
according
perfect.
to
yeah.
the situation.
Exactly, according because they both basically kind of mean the same, but they're used for different situations, right? Okay, so Adil is here. So Arsalan, please go. Adil, sorry, Adil. You know what the drill is. Arsalan is going to be asking you questions, and you have to answer him. At least every answer should be, I would say, 3 to 4 sentences. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, brother Adil. How are you? Where are
Fine,
you
bro.
from?
I'm from UAE, basically.
Okay, UAE. In which city do you reside?
Dubai.
Okay, Dubai. Okay, brother, what do you do?
I just finished my studies.
Can you please speak bit louder?
I just finished my studies.
Okay, you finish your studies from Dubai from which university?
Sharjah University.
Okay, Sharjah University. So, dear, tell me about your academic background.
I just completed my bachelor's in computer science.
Bachelor's in computer science, okay.
Afterward,
And currently,
yes.
are you employed somewhere? Currently, are you
No.
employed somewhere?
no, I'm just sitting in home.
Okay. I'm not particularly asking about these quarantine days. Apart from these
No.
quarantine days, I'm asking. You're not
No,
employed
no.
somewhere?
No.
All right,
No.
all right, fine, perfect. So, tell me about your leisure time. What do you do in your leisure time?
Yeah, I don't understand what.
Leisure time means your free time.
In
How
free
do you
time,
consume your free time?
I just play games and read novels and anything.
Okay, so
I play
who is your favorite writer? What kind of novels do you read? Fiction or non-fiction?
normally कोई भी मिल जाए.
Brother, let's make a rule. On this platform, we will only speak in English. We won't use the words of Urdu. Alright? So that we can enhance our English.
Like normal action one from the novels of the Marvel.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful.
Great. Thank you so much, Arsalan. Arsalan, did you feel that you got lost a little bit because you were thinking for what questions to ask?
I wasn't reading from the screen. I was just making my own questions. That's
Okay.
why maybe.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Not a problem. You are free to ask your own questions as well. But let's say Adil mentioned that he has just finished his degree from university in Sharjah, and he is not working. So maybe you could have asked him how old he is.
All right.
Yeah. So do you want to ask him, please?
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then maybe
How-
ask him about his family. And also, he says he's from UAE, but is he actually from UAE or from a different country? Like, what's his background? So, when we want to know what somebody's background is, then we ask them
Uh,
the question, what is your ethnic background?
right. So, Mr. Adil, would you like to tell me that what is your ethnic background, or from actually where are you from? He has disappeared. I cannot see him anymore.
Okay, he dropped out. Maybe he didn't want to say it. Okay, so Kamal is here, and now I am going to ask Sayed Shah to ask some of the questions, okay? And then we're going to move from there.
Hi, Kamal. Welcome back.
Somehow I fetched a new phone and a new pair of hands-free.
That's good.
I'm sorry. First of all, I will let me confess. This is the very first time I've been watching your live videos, and I just realized this is more about learning the English. Though I need it, and but my initial question was a bit off the topic. So again, can I stay off the topic, or we have to stay within these limits? I'm just saying on
That's
this
okay.
WordPress
That's okay.
document.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Since you are joining this for the first time, so go ahead. Please say what you need to say.
Yeah, I think I have introduced myself, and I don't need to introduce myself. But if you have any question, I would love to answer, and that will give me a little bit confidence to speak. As you can see, I am a bit shy. I'm still a bit shy.
That's okay. So this is why we're going to be sticking to these 4 questions. Is that okay with you, or do you want to ask some other questions?
The very first thing I would like to ask, I'm trying to shift my career from normal jobs, which I just told you before. I'm doing the different odd jobs. I don't have any proper education or any proper skills. So
Okay.
I'm doing one after one, different jobs. So to shift this thing into somewhere anything online, like freelancing, like call centers, where I can utilize myself, I can learn something, I can get a more promising future. I should say this way, I can get a more goal-oriented future.
Okay. So are you
what
asking
will you
for advice?
advise me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kamal, what do you like to do?
Anything, ma'am. Actually, what I would like to do, and I always been wanting to work kind of my own business, but I never have enough money to set up my own business. So what I want to do is I just want to get myself rid of those job things, and I want to start from a very basic level. It could be anything. I mean, nowadays I'm just very much into the digital marketing. I'm learning it from the different YouTube channels.
Okay.
And definitely I will take it ahead. But at this point, my problem is I just cannot get rid of my job. I can't quit my job. So I need some soft skill. It could be a virtual assistant, it could be anything. So I need some soft skill, which I can replace with my job, because my job is a little too messy now. I'm working for 14 to 15 hours a day, which really sink all of the energy out of from me. And
right. Okay. So you basically
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You first need to figure out what are your skills. Okay. So there's some, like you said, you're interested in digital marketing. You can take a lot of online courses free. There's lots of free information available on YouTube. So you can take those courses and then find yourself a freelance position. I'm not really sure if you have followed me on my personal profile as well, but I just had an interview with Hisham Server. who is basically
Yeah.
the founder of Bean Guru, and he's like one of the biggest freelancers you can basically find in Pakistan or elsewhere. So maybe
Thank you.
try to follow him because he teaches people how to freelance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
you're
so much.
welcome.
That's
Is
much
that
appreciated.
all,
Thank
Pawan?
you. I'm sorry, ma'am.
I said, is that all?
Yeah, ma'am.
Anything?
That's all. That's all.
That's all.
I'm not gonna take a lot of time. Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Best of luck. Bye, Kamal. Okay, so that was Kamal,
So,
and
so
yes,
Miss Maha, I have Googled some words as well, which I want to share with Arsalan and you.
okay.
First one is the grievance.
What's that?
Grievance.
Grievance. Okay.
Okay.
Grievance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The second one, empathy.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
The
ahead.
third one,
Sure, third one.
emulate.
Go ahead. Mm, Can you please spell the third one?
EMLULATE.
Ma'am, kindly write on the document which is open in front of you. Okay.
Um,
Sorry. Go ahead.
it was EMLULATE.
EM.
LUL.
Just a second.
You just need to add L after M.
Okay. I'm getting the Google meaning for this as well. EMLULATE.
Exactly, man.
I don't find that on Google.
It's mean like
Yes, ma'am.
Did you
The
find it on
right
Google?
word
I
is
found.
emulate, match or surpass, which you have written.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Sorry, ma'am. I wrote all the words. The P line is coming down, so I thought it's a L. It's the same direction. Sorry, my apologies.
Not a problem.
And the last one, exalted.
Okay. Let me quickly write the Google translation for this.
Extreme happiness or
Yeah. So something
the
which
high
is
level
basically,
of power.
yeah. What's the other one? You said empathy as well, right?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
there is a difference between sympathy and empathy.
Yes.
I've been taught. I've been taught when I was working somewhere.
Uh-huh. And what was the other one? Last one?
Exalted. EXALTED.
Again, repeat the spelling.
EXAL.
Yeah. TED. Okay, so these are the 4 words. So have you been using them in sentences?
Yes, ma'am. I just found it like yesterday. Then I again when I was trying to find out these sentences meaning, then I found some other one. But these I found very common, which I share with you, ma'am.
Great.
Which we can
great.
use.
Yeah, we can. But then that means we're going off the topic. But we can definitely use them. I think vocabulary and making sentences is like my dad's what do you call it?
Idea.
Yeah,
Passion.
that's right.
Passion.
Yeah, that's his
Passion would be
idea.
the right version.
No, no, we can definitely go over this as well. It's not a problem. But again, there's a lot of practice that happens. And because there's so many people coming in and out, I would like them to kind of stay focused on the conversation only. You're free to, the reason why I wrote them up here on the document is that if anybody wants to, the regular ones, if you want to use them in sentences, or if you want to use them in questions, or maybe you want to talk about it as an experience, then you're more than welcome to. Okay, but sometimes what happens is if you're putting up too many big words, because see, this is a general forum, right, where people are just coming in and out and stuff. So if you give them too many big words, it might scare away some people, right? They'd be like, okay, I don't think I can speak that language, or these words are too hard for me, and they would kind of shy away from being here. So that's why I try to keep it very, very simple. I can't hear you, Sayed Shah. Your voice is just gone. Arsalan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear.
Shaji, we can't hear you. Okay. So yeah, it's just again, both of you, Shaji and Arsalan, you're at a higher level of language, I would say advanced English. So if we have an advanced English class, then we can get into using these words a little bit, I would say, more frequently, and it becomes easier for everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like me walking into a grade 5 classroom and teaching them physics, right?
Yeah.
Or geophysics or anything of that sort. Shaji, are you back?
Yes, ma'am, I'm back. You can hear me, ma'am?
Yes, perfect.
Yes,
Okay, so
I can hear.
Shan is here. Shan, how are you?
I am very good, ma'am. How about you?
Pretty good. Before, when you came in and then you had to leave because your connection wasn't great, as soon as you left, what did we say about you?
Unfortunately, I have not listened what you said.
So, Miss Mahal, just give me a chance.
Sure.
Just give chance to this gentleman. When we ended our conversation, he has to go back. He has to revise it. Then he'll come to know. So more interesting will be for him as well.
Yeah,
What do
we're
you
not
think?
going to tell you. So when the video finishes, then you go and see what we said about you, okay? You're going to be happy.
All right, ma'am. All right. I will try to see.
Great.
So, does it mean should I leave now?
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no, no,
no.
no. You have to stay.
Okay. I actually I was trying to be in this conversation because, as I told back, ma'am, I wanted to increase my speaking speed. Say,
Abilities.
that's why I am here. So, what is the main topic of today you guys are talking about?
So you are going to be in an interview and Sayed Shah is going to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Hi, Shan. How are you?
I am very good, Shaji.
Shan, what do you do?
Basically, nowadays I don't do anything because due to this lockdown, I am present in my home. But as a profession, by profession, I am a graphic designer and I do work uh, as a freelancer.
All right. Tell me about your academic background, brother.
My academic background is I'm not that much qualified as you guys are. Uh, I did my graduation in 2007 by Karachi University. That's it.
Okay. What do you like to doing in your free time?
Shaji, I have a lot of things
I'm so
I like to
sorry.
do in my free timing.
Shan, I'm
Like,
so sorry. Sorry, Shan, 1 minute. Shaji, can you please repeat your question and read it correctly? Thank you. Sorry, Shaji.
Shan, the first question when I asked you what do you do, The Maha ma'am, she make me correct and she make you correct as well. She wrote a downstairs. I'm home these days due to the coronavirus 19 situation. The perfect answer will be like this.
I am home these days due to this COVID-19 situation from Karachi University.
From means I have completed, or you can say I have graduated from Karachi University. Yes, Miss Maha?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
That's
And the question about free time, just be careful when you're reading it, okay? Sayed?
So the third question again, I will ask you again. Sorry, what do you like to doing in your free time?
I have many things I like to do in my free timing, like I like to read novels, stories, and like to watch horror movies, thriller movies.
Very good. Okay, for me, I will.
Next, okay. So he said, I like to watch horror movies. I like to watch thriller movies, right? Now, and then what is the next question do you think you should ask him? Because he's just told you about the movies.
As he mentioned, he preferred to watch the horror movies. It seems like he like to watch the horror movies. What was the last movie you watched?
I saw the movie name with um, what was the movie name?
Say anything, no problem.
You can say Conjuring,
I
like it's a horror movie.
Yeah, same thing like Conjuring and same movies with the same concept, horror movies, and it can be any like Bollywood or Hollywood. But I like to
I'm glad.
watch movies in subtitles because my English is not that good that I can watch in English. That's why I watch movies in dual audio system.
With subtitles. No problem, no problem. So what I will suggest you when I was listening you the last time, I have a small idea about you. The thing is
Yes,
that whenever you are in conversation, you improve a lot today, which I'm going to tell you.
yes.
You can start from the cartoons. The way I started from myself, because I have
Mm-hmm.
my three nieces and nephews. I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch cartoons with them. So I always try to watch the English cartoons.
All right.
Okay, it's a very basic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you don't feel shy with the kids, and you don't feel shy with your family members.
Okay.
All right, these are the activities you have to do it, and you don't need to feel shy when you done the cartoons. Okay, try to write down the words whenever you found it while you was watching the cartoon.
Okay. Okay.
This is a very basic idea for you, which I like to share with you. For myself, I improve like this one, which I can say with
Uh,
the many people. I don't feel shy, even Miss Maha and anybody else. The way I improve myself.
yeah, I do the same things you tell me about this cartoon movies, but I when I watch this WWE entertainment, that kind of English I can understand very well because this is I take a lot of interest in WWE wrestlings, so
And
I
you know
can
I'm I'm the
yes,
huge fan of WWE since 2003 till now.
yeah, yeah, same here. I used to watch wrestling from my since my childhood when I was only 9. So, but that time I could not understand English. After the this internet era came, so I download every week WWE show, and I enjoy a lot when they the two wrestlers dialogue each other, they threaten each other, uh, they abuse each other. I really enjoy, and this kind
Actually,
of
actually,
I can understand very well.
abusing is not good, I think so. Yeah, do you think you have to pay attention on the abusing words?
No, no, I just mean to say that it's there, I think, some slang language or abusing language.
Ah, all right, all right.
So I really enjoy that show, and that's why that kind of English, some specific words from that show, I really understand very well.
Okay, sorry. You know why I stopped you? I just gave you a kind of relax, so at least you feel more comfortable when I ask you. So there is nothing wrong in your conversation. Okay, you can go ahead. But what I gave you the ideas, and you don't need to feel shy about anything. When Miss Maha is there, I'm there. You have to just improve from yourself.
No, thanks for your advice, but if I was shy, I would not be here.
No, for me, I'm sharing with you because many
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
if you, just like as advice for my own opinion, which I'm going to
yes,
share with
yes,
you, it's like
yes.
that. If you will feel shy, if you feel hesitate, you're gonna never go one step ahead. You will be just still struggling to to achieve that thing. But if you throw away shy from you, let's suppose you are coming online 10 p.m. There should be nothing fear in your mind. Yes, 10 p.m. I'm going to like face the people. Like 10 p.m. you will be fully free. I have to speak with Maha. I have to speak with Shaji. I have to speak with Arsalan. What happened before 10 o'clock? That's fine. But after 10 o'clock, you have to speak anything. We are here to help you. And Miss Maha is there. If even we are still struggling to speak, Miss Maha, she's every time is there to make us perfect.
Yes, you are very right, and thanks for your advice. And whenever I see Miss Maha, I feel a vibe like a elder sister to me. That's why I freely talk to her because she gave me a very much confidence to come to her on live session. On other in front of other people, I am not so much comfortable to talk in English because you can understand that we Asians are very much expert in pulling leg of others when they see you talking in English. My
And
siblings, my family members, they call me like very dirty word,
no problem. No problem.
just like
No,
blah blah.
actually, where we belong. We belong in Islam. We are Muslim. As you know, we have a strong faith in Islam. As a Muslim, being a Muslim, me, Maha, everybody else, we should have always positive thought in our mind. If anyone is abusing us, just smile and go away. If anyone is trying to say some bad words to you, just smile and tell them thanks for your advice. But you will not take anything personal or anything wrong. This what teach us Islam. Taught us Islam. Yes, Miss Maha?
This is what Islam has taught us. I'm going
Taught
to write that
us.
down. Okay. It's a
Yes,
long.
please.
This is what Islam has taught us. Okay, that's one way. This is what Islam teaches us.
Exactly.
Right? So has
See, even
taught. Sorry, I'm just gonna highlight this. So has taught is present perfect, and teaches is present simple.
exactly.
Okay, so they're both similar, basically, depending on. So has taught is more formal, and teaches us is kind of informal.
Sure.
Okay. And Sean, we are a family over here. This is EnglishOCanada family. So please feel comfortable whenever you are ready, whenever you want to talk. We're always here for you.
So, to Mr. My question is to Mr. Shaji. I want to ask you something that from what time or what day you started to learn English? Because I am really impressed by your speaking speed. So, please, can you tell me what the time you started to learn English, and
Okay.
Actually,
how did you
uh,
get so much power of speaking speed? I want to know.
Sean, can you see my whiteboard that I'm writing on?
Yeah, yeah, I can see.
Okay, what did I just write there?
When did you start learning English.
Good. Can you ask the question again to Shaji?
Shaji, when did you start learning English? I want to know.
Sure. As I discussed with Maha and Miss Maha's dad, as I belong to the Jehlam, I completed my basic study there. Then I moved to Karachi in 2003. But when I was a kid, that time there was no English concept. The English starts from the sixth class. So what I used to do, I borrow books from my elder sisters or my elder cousins. They were in the level 8 and level 9. Okay, I used to track the words from there, whatever easy for myself. Then I ask them what is meaning of that, how it works, how it works. That was my interest in the beginning. But when I moved to Karachi,
Mm,
okay,
mm,
I was youngest in my family, and Alhamdulillah, I was very good in study. As you know, Miss Maha, Rawalpindi board is very tough. I passed my school life study from there.
mm,
Okay, when I moved in Karachi, I started working as whatever was for I was looking to start my new career. But sadly in 2003 my dad passed away, so then a lot of responsibilities came to my brothers. For it was not good time for me, but I didn't stop myself. I started in college. Then after the college, I always used to watch some English movies in 2003 and 2004, like very basic English movies. There was not strong, what are the meaning for those. And the same time, I used to watch the cartoon allowed. When I feel I should go more, then I try to, get the books from my college life and from my school life. Okay, then I start track down the words to make the sentence, track down the words and make the sentence. Whenever I go out with my friends, some of my friends, alhamdulillah, they are very good in education. They are, that time they was already graduate and the masters. I used to speak with them. Okay, if I have done any mistake, they correct me. But that time I feel myself I'm not good in English. So what I found, when I start working my as a professional life, alhamdulillah, there were very good people. There were very good people in my the professional life. Unfortunately, I spend very less time with them. But when I changed my job, I work in the Karachi airport. That's was the Barclays Premier Lounge Bank. Okay, I had a very good people there. There was a CRM, customer relation manager. So I got an opportunity there. So I always like 30 minutes or 40 minutes I used to talk with them. But the same time I have an advantage there. There was international peoples or many people, they used to come and sit there. I used to spoke with them, I used to talk with them, where are they from, where are they going, where are they going. So the same time when they left the from the my store, I used to ask my feedback from my seniors, how I'm speaking. But still there was not enough for me. In between that time I apply online from any job. Somehow I came in Dubai. When I came in Dubai, that time in the beginning days, I was very scared to, to face foreigner peoples. But
mm.
slowly, the confidence gave me, the more boost. It built up. I every day I try to talk with the many foreigners people, different kind of people. When you come in Dubai or anywhere else, you don't find Urdu there. You have to speak with English around your people who lives with you, who came to talk to you slowly. But I'm a very funny guy. I used to make friends. I used to talk a lot. I used to stay in touch with the peoples.
So, how was the experience when you first time when you talked to some foreigner or any other person in English? Were
There was
they hard
there is a
or
there's a
I?
very funny story. There's a very
Yeah,
funny story. I will share with Miss Maha.
yeah, yeah.
So actually, what happened, Miss Maha?
Yes, I'm
Hello.
listening. Yes.
So what happened? One guy came. He was from UK. He ordered me a coffee, but he said, "Sayed, can I have one nice latte, please?" He said, "Can I have a nice latte, please?" So what I did, I gave him an ice latte.
Okay.
So you know how I perfect myself. When I gave him an ice latte, he gave me a smile. He said, "Sayed, I said to you, give me a nice latte, please." Then I smile at him. I said, "Thank you for correcting me." It gave me more confidence. It, like, I should not shy. I should not feel bad. After that, when I came in the professional life, as Miss Maha discussed, my profession is like that. I have to talk with the people all the time. Not only at my workplace, I'm a very social person, as Miss Maha mentioned upstairs. I'm fully active on the social media, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. But I prefer to chat with my friends only in English.
Great.
Whoever is talking, I have a lot of the groups in the WhatsApp, office group, friends group, but only I prefer to talk in English. This is the thing. But I never feel shy. I always, from the foreigners, he's not going to hit me, he's not going to slap me. Is if I'm wrong, I will get perfect myself, but I have to speak with them. I don't feel shy. This is the
If
thing.
I'm wrong, they will correct me.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So I have made some notes here, Shaji, for you.
Sure, ma'am.
Do you want to read them?
Sure. I didn't stop myself. Exactly. When I felt I was
Okay.
ready to learn more, I
I
started.
have highlighted the word here. What's this word?
I didn't stop.
Didn't.
Didn't.
Didn't. So Didnt. The second D over there is silent. Didn't. It's not silent, but it's a very soft
Didn't.
D. Didn't.
I didn't stop myself.
Exactly. Yes.
Try again.
I didn't stop myself.
Good. Next one.
When I felt I was ready to learn more.
This is when you were talking about your experience of you going to the library and taking books from there.
Exactly.
Okay. Continue.
I started noticing down to the words.
Again, I started.
Noting down the words.
Good. I think you said something else instead of noting. Do you remember what you said?
Not really. If
Yeah.
Arsalan has noticed my conversation, so he can share with me what I said.
Arsalan, do you remember what he said instead of noting down?
Track, I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Instead of what?
Yeah, you said track. You said track. Yes. So track is basically you follow a track. So something which is already there and you follow it, that
Mm-hmm.
means it's something which is already available. So when you're noting down, it's different. So tracking your mistakes or tracking your footsteps
All right.
to go over, kind of, with the correct information in a way. But when you said that you were learning new vocabulary and stuff, so you were noting down the words.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please continue.
If I made any mistakes, they would correct me. They were amazingly
Beneficial.
beneficial for my professional life.
Mhm. These were your colleagues and your friends that you were talking about, right?
Exactly, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Person.
Okay. What else? I've made a mistake here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Uh, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Ma'am, I had a question in my mind. There are different kind of accents,
Yeah.
American accent, British accent. So which accent exactly we should follow? In American accent, we call the word laboratory, but in British accent we call it laboratory. Likewise, we call I knew this in British accent, but in American accent we call it I knew this. So I'm confused in accents. Which path should I take, or which path should I follow for my future? Although we have been taught in our schools, in our university, to follow because British is the standard English, and we have been colonized by the Britishers. So we are too much impressed from the Britishers. We follow them all the time, and we don't use "gotta," "gonna" more often. So can you please elaborate this for me?
Okay, so as long as you are speaking clearly, it doesn't matter what accent you adapt. Okay, so
All right.
if you are saying, for instance, any word, right? Try to stick to one accent only. Try not to mix accents, right?
But
The accent.
sometime, sure, go ahead.
So it's always better to know. It's always best to know the words in different accents. The two main primary accents that you can focus on definitely are the British and the American, right? So whoever you're speaking to, because you know the both the accents, so switch your accent for the sake of your listener.
All right.
All right. So the correct pronunciation for most of the words definitely, of course, is the British English, but that doesn't mean that we can disregard the American either, right? The
Got it.
Canadian English is very different from the American English and also very different from the British English. So the accent is slightly different from the American, but it's a mix of both. So
I
using
like the
short
accent of
forms,
Justin Trudeau.
yeah. So using short forms like I gonna is not English. I am going to is English, right?
Like James Bond's movies we used to watch in past.
Yes.
He's a pure Britisher.
That's right. That's right. So instead of shortening the words, so the American English usually drops out a lot of sounds, and it's mainly kind of considered like the street language, depending on the
We can
accent
call
of
it
the person.
vernacular.
Yes, vernacular, of course. So again, try to speak as clearly as possible in the most grammatically correct way. So I gonna go have some
All
tea.
right.
Again, it's wrong grammar. I am going to go have some tea is correct grammar. So what would you prefer, right? Coming to the words specifically, it's okay. Whatever accent you're speaking, you can mix American and British. It doesn't matter. There's nothing is wrong. Nothing is it's not harmful for anybody's health, right? If you speak half the words in British pronunciation and the other half in English, it's okay. No one's going to hold you accountable because 21st century, the English of different regions, the accents have kind of mixed in and have become like a melting pot now.
Do they both understand their accents? Like Britishers understand Americans and Americans
Yes.
understand Britishers?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Perfect.
And they also know the differences sometimes. But again, if you are saying, I don't have anything in front of me right now that I can show you, which is clearly two different accents. Just a second.
Sure. Shan, how old are you?
Okay, do you know what this
Hello,
is?
Shan, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you, but let the ma'am complete. I will tell
Sure.
you later.
Thank you. Do you know what this is?
It's a foil paper.
Yeah, what's it called?
I exactly don't know the word. What does it call?
Sayed Shah, what's it called? I can't hear you, Sayed Shah. Shan, do you know what's it called?
It's a sheet.
It's I think a paper, some like when I see some tablet, backside paper, something like this.
Okay.
When we grill
It's also
food
a name
or
of a
when
metal.
we make steaks, sometimes we put our meat in this
Yeah,
paper?
it's also a type of a metal.
Metal, yes.
Shaji,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
say
Sorry,
something?
someone else keep calling me, but I just text him I'm on the class. But please don't disturb me. I used to talk with my friends this
Okay.
free time, so that's why.
Okay. Are you on class or in class?
In class,
Thank you. Okay. So Shaji, what is this?
is the paper foil the
Yeah,
white
what's
one?
the name for this? There is a metal. There's a metal also with this name. It begins with an A.
Aluminum,
Um,
aluminum.
a- Aluminium.
Ma'am, is it? It's
Okay.
aluminum.
Who is saying that? Chan?
I'm saying aluminum.
Aslan. Aluminum?
A-
Okay. And what did Sayed Shah say?
Aluminium.
They're both correct. Okay. Now, I myself don't remember which one is British, which one is American. Okay. Because I'm confused at times if this is aluminium, which I learned, probably British, or aluminum. That is probably American.
My
All right.
my
In the
teacher,
we
chemistry teacher, used to call aluminum. So I just remember from that.
Yeah, so always remember the British accent, all the sounds of the word, the you know the all the sounds in the word, the alphabet sounds are going to be extremely clear. Aluminium, aluminium. What's the spelling of this? Aluminum, right?
MIN, right?
Exactly, aluminium. But the American, they kind of shorten the sounds. Aluminum.
Sometimes they don't speak R if R comes at the end of the word.
Yes, their R is more twisted. And the British, you don't hear their R's. So an American would say this is water, water. Whereas a British will probably say water.
Water.
Yeah, it's
And
true. It's true. It's
Americans
true.
also pronounce water, bottle, bottle. Like if
Bottle,
T
bottle.
comes in the middle of two vowels,
Yeah.
they pronounce the sound of D.
Yes,
Bottle.
bottle. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
it's a bottle of water, bottle, because it's got a double T. So somebody who probably speaks with an English accent will make sure that the double T is stressed,
Yes.
right?
I personally like British accent as a standard, but when I watch American movies, I really enjoy their accent because when their dialogue delivery and all,
Yeah.
the way they synchronize their dialogues and all.
Yes, because now the American movies are more popular, right? So that's why
Exactly.
we're kind of used to listening to them. You watch CNN. Zishan is trying to connect. Zishan, I can't see your picture, so I won't be able to bring you in. So please turn on your camera so I can bring you on this live. So the Americans, because there's so many more American movies as compared to the British, that we find American to be more comfortable to listen to.
Yes.
Okay.
Recently,
Now,
I just watched the American season Breaking Bad. I don't know if you have watched or
yes,
not.
yes,
It's a perfect season, American season, and I
it is.
literally enjoyed, and I literally uh, got a lot of words from that season
Right.
and improved my English as well. So
Okay.
watching seasons is a very good way to enhance your English.
Right. Okay. Shadi, I'm going to come back to you. What is the plural of person?
We were on the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peep.
People. Okay. So I met many people, not I met many persons.
Many people. Exactly.
And
Okay.
Sure.
persons are is also fine. I think so. Persons.
Thanks to the American English, everything is okay now.
Ma'am,
But people
I
are.
do have another question.
I met a person. I
Yes.
met a person yesterday. Okay. I was at a party last week, and I met a lot of people. There are many persons on the bus. To me, it doesn't sound correct. But there are many people on the bus sounds better.
Ma'am, is there any plural of people, or
People?
plural is also a plural?
People's.
People is also a plural noun.
People is plural.
People is mixture of
But
many persons, I think.
Yeah.
but if you Google people,
Yeah.
Google will tell you that there is a plural of people as well. Peoples. Is it fine?
No, like
Depends how
if you
you're
want to
using it.
complete a,
Sorry, it's sometimes, I'm so sorry,
like if
Shadi. Sometimes people's is used only in a specific term or a situation.
Like
Um, if it's a group of specific people, okay.
let's
And
just give me a live example. You can say like people's party.
okay, People's Party. Thank you so much.
ma'am, that is a
Yeah,
different
people's
people's.
party.
That is a contraction of apostrophe s. People's Party.
Yes.
Apostrophe. If you don't write the apostrophe, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Everywhere
Okay.
it doesn't matter, or over here just it doesn't matter.
Because it's a name given to an organization. So then it becomes a proper noun. People's Party. You can't change the name of it, right?
Ma'am, if we
So-
don't put the apostrophe everywhere, it doesn't matter, or we just don't put over here, it doesn't matter.
In People's Party, we don't put apostrophe, right? I haven't seen
Right.
their slogan or logo, but because it's a proper noun, for instance, PTI, Pakistan Tehreek Insaf, right? It's a proper noun.
Right.
Yeah.
If I want to change the name of Pakistan PTI, I can call it Pakistani Tehreek Insaf. If I want to change the name,
Yeah.
because it's a registered name, so it becomes a proper noun. Okay, so in the form of a proper noun, when you have given an organization or a group a name, and in that name you've got the word people, then it's okay, because it becomes then like I said, it becomes a proper noun then.
Right. And there is another word as well, hair. Is there any plural of hair?
No,
Hair, like bal.
no, no. Anything that you cannot count does not have a plural. Can you count the water inside?
No.
You can't. So we can't say waters.
We
Unless
can say
it's water bodies, like different oceans. Rice. You know rice, travel? You can't count them. So rice
All
is
right.
rice.
Very good point. Very good point.
Okay.
I came to
Uncountable
know.
nouns.
Uncountable. Right.
Yes. Adil,
Can I ask something, ma'am?
yes, Shan. Adil, if you could just sit up straight. Thank you so much. I'll bring you on in just 2 minutes. Yes, Shan, go ahead.
I want to know that Adil asked a question, person plural. So, what is the correct sentence? I met two persons, or I met two person?
I met two people,
Two people.
yeah.
not two persons.
But ma'am,
Sometimes-
when we invite
Yeah.
some people on marriage, we can call it. We have invited 400 persons, or we have arranged a marquee for 400 persons. Can we say
Yes,
that?
that is used. Yes, we can use persons at that time. Right?
Alright.
Because they're random persons in that sense. Again, like I said, it's very situational. Right?
Exceptional and
There
situational,
are
right.
some places where you could use the person, some places you cannot.
Depend on condition and situation as well.
Yeah. And these things, sometimes there are no rules that you can remember. That's how English is. So the more you read, the more your brain starts accepting the different ways some words are used.
Right. When I was a child, I was very much confused about the silent words. I used to ask my principal of my school why we don't call it knowledge. Like knowledge is the word we start from the sound N, but if we write it starts from K. Similarly, knife, knights. There are
Yes.
different words.
No, like, the
No.
thing is that the way we grow up, okay, the things are going to change. We come to know new things. It give us the more, like knowledge and the ideas, general knowledge. So which will help us to clear the the many things. What I believe that.
Yep. You're right. You're right, Shaji. Sorry, Shan, you wanted to ask a question?
No, ma'am, I'm just listening and increasing my knowledge because the two-person they are talking, they are familiar with multiple English sessions because like the Canadian English, American English, British
Yes.
English, but I'm still in the initial stage who only wanted to increase my speed. That's it.
Okay. So increasing the
But
speed also
you
increasing
are
the fluency.
Fluency.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a good word to use also. Instead of saying that I wanted to increase my speed, you can say there's nothing wrong with that, but you can also say that fluency. Okay, Rizwan Ahmed is saying persons is usually used in legal context. Yes, Rizwan Ahmed, you're right. In a legal context, you will say peoples. So again, very formally, very rarely, and again, very situational that you would use the word peoples.
Ma'am, what if you give a random topic to Shan and ask him to speak for 2 minutes, like we used to do the exercises?
Let's do
It was a
that.
great way to.
Okay. And you want the stopwatch, right?
Do you have a stopwatch? You can.
Yeah, I do. I have the
Sure.
stopwatch. It is. Oh,
And the guys, did you notice something missing with this Maha today?
what's that?
They have to tell you.
Yeah, I know. I just looked at myself. What is Miss Maha missing today? Shan and Arsalan.
Glasses?
Yeah.
Your. Acha.
Maybe.
Were you gonna say
Even
my
I
dad?
didn't notice that you wear glasses. I just randomly took a.
Shan, were you going to say my dad?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
thought
was
that
like,
one first too. He was here. He was watching it. I don't know why he didn't
Uncle
join.
is watching us. I just saw his comments. I just.
Yes.
Yeah, I think in the beginning he said assalamu alaikum to everyone. I think so when we started.
Walaikum assalam.
And he also said that Shan is doing a good job.
I think this is the reason I am very comfortable with him. On the other hand, I have never been so much comfortable with uh, th- this age group people because they are too much experience and I am in compare of them too young. But
In
first of all,
comparison. Yeah.
in comparison, but very first time I found a man with this age, very friendly and very nicely talking with everyone and with me as well. That's why I was missing and I was waiting for him to come online as well.
I have no idea where he is. Maybe he got busy or something because usually he would. He did message me on the side. Um, so
Does
if
he
you,
also live with you in Canada?
no, he lives in Aftabad.
Okay.
Yeah, he lives in Aftabad. So that's
Shan,
where
how old
he
are you,
from.
brother?
I'm sorry, what you say,
How
bhai?
old? How old are you?
I am 40 years old.
40.
Yes.
Okay,
Looks
but
very
you
young.
look so young, brother. I thought you are of our age.
How old are you?
I'm just 27 and bit more.
Okay, no problem. And don't feel me so much old because I am young by my heart.
Brother, you look so young by your appearance. I was
Thank you.
confused that you may have you may have younger than me. You might be younger
Because
than me.
because I live in Karachi and mostly people say Karachi people are not much healthy. That's why people consider me as 20-year-old guy. But honestly, I was born in 1980.
But it's a good thing. I think if you look younger than
But
your
sometimes
age,
it feels very awkward when all people say that you are a kid, you are a guy. Sometimes it feels very awkward. That's
just
why
don't give a
mm,
No,
don't give a fuck, brother.
as I
You are
mentioned
great.
earlier, you don't need to pay attention on those people. You have to just simply
Exactly.
walk away and ignore them.
yeah, sure, I definitely do it. And thanks for your advice, Daddy. You are a very nice guy. First time I saw over here.
Where do you reside in Karachi exactly? So we can meet in person as well. We can have coffee at McDonald's some other time. We can have chit chat after these quarantine days.
I live in
So
Federal Bay area. And where do you live, brother?
I live in PNS Karsas in cantonment area, so we can get
Yeah,
along soon.
definitely, sure. I really
Solvent.
like to meet new people, but unfortunately, when it comes to friendship or some friend circle, people are not much pleased with me because I am not of that much. Just like Shazi said sometime back that he is a very friendly guy and he make lot of friends. But I am a very bored person. People don't feel happy to meet me. So be aware of it. I am very bored person. I am
Bold in what sense?
Are you
bold,
bored? Are
not
you
bold.
saying
I'm so not bold. I'm sorry, the word was wrong. Not bold, bold. BORED.
are you a
Boredom. Okay.
bored person
Yeah,
or boring person?
you will feel boredom with me because people always do. So I am already mentioning it. So you don't feel bad.
I found you very interesting and witty. So
Well, thanks. Thanks a
don't
lot.
think like that,
Thank you.
brother. You are very great,
Thank you.
and
Thank you
you
very much.
are great.
And you as
We
well.
can meet.
What's the
Boring,
difference?
boring. Yeah, the correct word is boring.
Yes. Okay. I don't think you're a boring person at all, Sean. I
Yeah,
think
ma'am,
you're
it's your very affection or love for your students. I think this is your what will we say बड़कपन को क्या कहेंगे हम इंग्लिश में?
Humbleness, or
That's your
no.
you
that
can
is your
call it.
humbleness to me. But most of people don't feel comfortable talking with me. So that's why I am here also
Then
because you
you
allow
shouldn't talk to those people at all. The people who don't like talking to you, tell them, okay, thank you, nice meeting you, Allah Hafiz, goodbye, and just
you
walk away.
allowed
Exactly.
you allowed me here. That's why I am very comfortable here. And
Thank you so much.
you are welcome, ma'am. And I wish I can join you daily. But I know that there is some problem with your internet, as you told before. So it's okay take if I can take 2 or 3 days in a week. That's enough for me.
Yes, actually, what happened is, it's not my internet because right now my internet has been good, right?
It's
Yes,
very
it's good.
great today.
Yes,
The
it's
picture
very
quality is great.
Yes, so it's not my internet, it's my laptop. I just figured out. So
All right.
I have an Apple MacBook,
Oh,
and the MacBooks are just not performing that great these days. Because Apple has a problem. Every time they have a new gadget out, whether it's an iPhone or a laptop, their old systems kind of start to die away. So for the
makes
last
sense.
3 weeks, my MacBook has been acting funny because the new Apple MacBooks are out for people to buy.
So you are
So
supposed to buy a new one.
no, I'm not going to buy a new one. I have a computer from work, so I thought I'll use that for now, and then my iPad is going to be arriving probably in the next couple of days as well from work, so then I can use that. So today my
Windows is
connection
very
is
user
perfect.
friendly. I never use Mac, so I cannot comment on it. But Windows is very user friendly, very good graphic user interface. Geek.
Yeah, I don't understand Windows at all. I get very confused.
For me also, to be very honest, very confused, and I don't understand how to the scroll mobile as well Windows.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
But
can't do that.
is
Yeah.
but Miss Maha is a taste of nature actually. We can't say we don't like and he don't like. Everybody has his own interest.
Yes.
So some people they prefer to have Apple, some people they have to Android, some a lot of you have that the age you grow up, your taste has been your change. It gives you the the you have to look
Yeah,
around
whatever
you, it
you
gives you
feel
the
comfortable
ideas.
with. Yeah, so I use
But there is one more thing, ma'am.
yeah,
It's all about the choices.
yeah.
We are not left
Exactly.
with any other choice. Like I'm using the laptop of Dell, so I
Uh-huh.
cannot synchronize my laptop with the operating system like MacBook.
Right.
So I have only one to two options. Like I can either use Linux
Mm-hmm.
or Windows. So that is why I'm using Windows. Although 99.9% supercomputers are powered by Linux.
Right.
Linux is very great open source operating system. We
Uh-huh.
all should use Linux. All the hackers, all the data scientists, all the software engineers, gigantic companies use Linux for their operating systems.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
you have a
Okay.
very
Great.
good lack of knowledge of computers. Are you from IT, brother?
Uh, Actually, unfortunately, I was drop out of computer science, but I did my graduation in geophysics. But again, I have shifted towards IT. So I have a lot of germs of computers when I was a child. Unfortunately, I couldn't succeed in computer science back in 2011. I took admission in computer science bachelor's BScs. Unfortunately, I couldn't complete, couldn't proceed. Then I switched my field to geophysics. Successfully I completed my bachelor's degree in geophysics, but I just lost interest in geophysics after successfully completing that degree. So again, I have shifted towards IT. These days I am learning web development. In future I am hoping for data science as well. So
So
that's
are
why
you
I
doing
have
some job or still learning some classes?
these days I am doing freelancing. Otherwise I was doing a job of sales for my living.
Well, that will be very best if we meet personally, because
Sure, sure.
I also want to know something about this kind of stuff like we call nowadays freelancing. I have learned so much about it, but there is no one who can guide me, and
Brother,
I hope you. Yeah.
did you sorry to interrupt you, did you watch the uh, transmission of Ma'am Maha with Sir Hisham before coming to this lecture? If you
Yeah,
complete
I
what
had
that.
a little bit view on it, but unfortunately, I that was that time I was busy, and that English that was in English as well, so I was
No,
not
no.
so much comfortable for learning some knowledge, and there was a very heavy pack of knowledge, and I am a very initial person for it, so I think I must get some knowledge from the beginning. So that's why I
you should
wanted.
follow you should follow the page of Sir Hisham server and
Mhm.
his personal profile, and as well as you should subscribe his YouTube channel. You will get a lot of knowledge from him. I can recommend you a lot of people who are teaching freelancing. If you want to improve your as you told that you are a graphic designer by profession, so you can learn from GFX Mentor. It's a YouTube channel. You can go there, you can watch all the videos. Likewise, there are different other platforms like DigiSkills 24 is the date they are going to uh, start their seventh batch of DigiSkill. They are offering various kinds of courses like WordPress, SEO, search engine marketing, digital marketing, graphic designing, and QuickBooks and creative writings. You can enroll yourself in these courses, and you can start and you can go ahead. You can enhance your skills, and you can do wonders. Believe me, you can do wonders.
I think so. This current modern these days is the computer knowledge is very very common. If you don't have the good computer knowledge, you can't do anything.
Exactly, because this is the fourth revolution. Fourth revolution means this is the revolution of IT, information technology.
Exactly. True.
But before the last three revolutions were related to like industry and all, but this is the fourth revolution, which is solely purely related to IT, information technology. There are different fields we will see in near future, like artificial intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
data science,
Mm-hmm.
blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
These fields have a lot of future. Likewise, video editing as well, programming.
We
So
have a
these
guest.
fields have. Oh, what's your name, brother?
Yeah, it's Vernon. What's up?
What's your name?
Vernon.
Brennan.
No, Vernon.
Vernon. Hi, Vernon. How's it going?
All right. Yeah, I just saw you guys were talking about IT stuff. I'm down to be on camera, talk about whatever.
Brother,
This
where are
is
you from?
I'm in Oregon. I'm on the west coast side of the United States.
Oh, that's great.
And how did you come across this video? Just
No, I was looking on YouTube, quarantine surfing on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this is let's have a conversation class going on. You're more than welcome to join. I'm gonna go backstage right now.
Can I show you something real quick though? Like freaking, I've
No,
been
yeah,
wanting to
you
show
can.
this.
What's
It's
that?
a penis.
Oh my God.
Get him off. He's a bloody chap.
क्या पागल लोग होते हैं? Oh my God, amazing.
I thought he's here to share his knowledge, but he is very unethical person. Just
Weird.
fair. Continue. So we
I
were
think so. You
discussing
go,
about the IT.
both of you go, you have a plus point as you're in Pakistan. You have a free time because as Mahashi knows, we are in Dubai. We are very busy. We have a like 8 hour working job plus the traveling. Then when we are coming at home is a like very busy schedule. But as you guys are in Pakistan, so you have a lot of chance as meet each other, discuss the things. Okay, so you can share the knowledge and increase your knowledge, and it's really helpful for you.
So what are you doing nowadays, Adil bhai?
Kamal Shah. His name is Kamal.
Kamal. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. What are you doing, Kamal bhai, nowadays?
These days, as I found my activity of Miss Maha, first of all, when I'm free, I always try to spend a lot of time on the Googles, to get the new words. Then learn the meaning of those. Then on my own, the myself use on the daily basis. A part of that, as I discussed with Miss Maha, we have our online training for all of the employees. So I try to spend a lot of time there. So in the beginning days, I was very behind, but these days I completed all of my courses. So Alhamdulillah, all the courses are completed now. But I always try to active there to get the more familiar things related to my job. So I try to learn more every day, every day, every day.
And you,
But
brother?
these days,
I'm a freelance writer, brother. I do freelancing on Fiverr.
So are you
These days,
active on? I mean to say, are you earning something or just the
Miss Maha,
learning?
Yes.
yes, of course.
before
Apart
we
from
before
Fiverr, I
we
also work for the local clients as well. So
Okay.
before we go one step ahead, I think so Arslan has a good IT knowledge. Somehow we can put a privacy on that. Some people who are really interested in this topic, they can enter in our conversation instead of
Okay.
the some
Okay.
shit people comes there. I really don't like. Actually, I feel very
I'm thinking that if there was a filter, we can. But he was a bloody
The-
chap. I don't want to.
No, there
comment
was
on
a
that.
filter, so this is why I don't put people on unless I see their faces, right?
We didn't know what he was going to do. Yeah, you are
Exactly.
right.
So apparently, what he has done now, he's gone to my YouTube channel and he's put comments saying that this channel has now been reported for nudity, and then he goes like, "Good luck getting banned." So no idea who he is. I have no idea why he came here. I've reported him to YouTube. That's why I was just looking at my phone this whole time. So I've reported
Ma'am,
him to YouTube also.
there is a lot of envy, envy, jealousy among
But
You may don't know that person, but there are devils, evils, demons everywhere in the world. They are stalking you, they are smearing you,
But
sneaking
why
in.
would somebody just come here? Like, I don't even know this guy, honestly.
It
So
happens, ma'am. It happens.
weird.
Sometimes we don't know that what is coming our way. All of a sudden, they happen and they create mess.
Yeah.
So, but we should face them. We should go after them and we should kill them properly. So just chill and relax and
But
carry
ma'am,
Yeah.
on
don't
with
you
the.
think that we are paying too much attention to that idiot person?
No, actually, the thing is that we are like Asian peoples. We respect our culture and our women more than anything else. But I believe
Yeah.
that, like, is there any family stuff is going to happen if somebody else came, and I don't have words to say anymore. But just I have feel. So in future, Miss Maha, so probably you should not ask. Just try to recognize the people by the names. This is a more common. I
He was a mutt.
that's
Yeah.
I would say he was a mutt, and he just all of a sudden appeared in our conversation and ruined our conversation. So that is all. Next time, we all will be very careful. So it's okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, he did what
Before
he
coming
wanted
to
to do.
this conversation,
I will get in touch with probably Wakar Zaka and make sure this guy gets into a lot of trouble. Cybersecurity, cyber alert.
oh sure,
exactly.
ma'am,
Exactly.
give
You
his
have
name to
to
us
you
as
have
well.
to
Uh,
report to Wakar Zaka. And one
Yeah.
more thing, ma'am. These days, what's happening actually? The Shahid Afridi is doing really good thing for all the Pakistani people and his foundation. There
Okay.
was an Indian guy. He's a sportsman as well. His name is Gautam Gambhir. He
Okay.
always tried to point out Shahid Afridi, some personal issues, and always, try to put him down in the front of the people. So you have
Uh-huh.
to share this story with him. I always tweeting about him, about this Gautam Gambhir, this guy. But unfortunately, somehow I'm
yes.
not able to reach on him. As a
Also, the
Yeah.
thing is,
sportsman, you should show your,
sportsman
you
spirit.
have to
Yes.
show the respect of your sportsman spirit instead of saying something else. Afridi,
Yeah.
I think so. He went in Canada and he went all around the world. What he's not doing for his personal stuff. He's helping the people. When you go in his village, he's helping the Hindus ladies as well. He built a hospital there for many things. I don't have words to say about him. But the thing is that he's just a guy. He's saying on the Twitter, you have done this, you have to done this. It's kind of is hurting some kind of like as a Muslim, as a Pakistani. It's not mean I'm a Pakistani, but it's about the
Yeah.
sportsman's spirit. You have to speak about the positive thing instead of the saying wrong things.
Okay.
Actually,
So
Gautam
this is the
Gambhir
guy.
had personal grudges.
This is the guy. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook and everywhere as well. If you guys can report him,
Work
I would
on.
really appreciate it.
Sure,
Vernon.
sure. We will gonna report him. He
Yeah.
has a YouTube channel as well, right?
Yes.
We will gonna screw him. Don't worry, ma'am. We are also Pakistanis. We are your brothers. We will take him to the cleaners. Don't worry. My voice is echoing.
Share the link to Vakar Zaka. He will find him very easily. Then he will do his mob and everything.
Yeah. So there's. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to get to this guy to see who he is. I am going to email because I've taken screenshots of this. I do these screenshots very quickly and I'll go back. I'll have to put this video down for some time and probably edit it and then put it up again because it won't be nice for me to keep the video on here. And then let's Facebook deal with him. Oh, sorry, YouTube deal with
And
him.
also Miss Maha.
Yeah.
Miss Maha, I follow you on the LinkedIn as well.
Okay. Oh, you do? Okay. Okay.
Who is that?
As I
bloody
mentioned,
chap?
I'm a very social person.
Yes, you are. So
Yes.
now it's like, I used to do Facebook Live long time ago as well. And there was a similar incident that happened like 3
Ma'am,
years ago. And then I
there
just
could
stopped
be
using it.
possibility that that guy was having some sort of mental disorders.
Oh, yeah,
Is
for
it
sure.
possibility?
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad. I mean, a normal person doesn't do stuff like this. He has nothing to do in life. And he
Definitely,
probably came here to get more viewers or whatever, right? And yeah, he's
a
mental.
mild manner person will definitely not do that kind of
Yes,
stuff. You are right.
yes. So yeah, so just try not to speak American English. Stick with the
Ma'am,
British.
we you are residing in Canada.
Yeah,
Canadian peoples are very friendly.
yes,
I love Canadians. They are very friendly.
they
But
are.
there is a problem with American people sometimes. You can find this kind of
And Arsalan, sorry for interrupting. There's a story like about Canada, Australia, UK, and these all peoples. Yes, Miss
Uh-huh.
Maha. Who are they? How they become the
yeah,
Canadian?
yeah,
How they become the Australian? So
Yeah,
Canadian are the most peaceful,
yeah, yeah.
cool, relaxed, and the respected people in the world.
yes, yes, they are. Because it's Canada is a
Justin Trudeau
country
is our
of so many immigrants, and it's all immigrants, right? People from all over the world have come
ethnicities.
here, they're living
Yes.
here. And it doesn't matter what part of the world they come from, they leave their culture in their countries and they adapt to the one which is very Canadian. So it's full of tolerance, it's full of patience. And surprisingly, the way Islam is supposed to be, that's how it is in Canada. Like how we're supposed to treat each other with
Oh,
respect.
really?
That's what Canadian culture is all about, and that's
They're
exactly how Islam is.
they're very innocent. What I heard about the Canadian peoples.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting a message from Hisham's server as well because he was supposed to. Sorry, because I was supposed to do a live session with Hisham's server as well, so he was messaging me as well saying that he won't be able to do it today, but maybe some other day, which is okay. So I'm just going to read.
Sir Isham is very great, ma'am.
He is.
We learn a lot of things from him.
Yeah.
I also learned freelancing from Sir Isham on these skills.
Yeah, he's amazing. Okay, guys, I will have to log off from here because I'm getting messages from YouTube administrator. So I'm not really sure if this is YouTube administrator or somebody just being silly right now, to be very honest.
No, ma'am, you won't receive messages like that from YouTube administrator. They will email you either on your Gmail or there is a proper way. What kind of messages are you getting?
Oh, somebody is saying
on YouTube or on
YouTube messages. It's saying a manual review has been done. Michael will be in chat room. Yeah, okay, this is just somebody being stupid right now.
These are just comments or messages? Comments are different things.
Yeah, no, these are comments that are coming on my YouTube because I'm sharing this stream
comment
on
is
my
different
YouTube.
thing.
Yeah.
So comment is a different thing. Anybody can go there and log in and comment.
Okay.
If you will receive a message, official message from YouTube, you will receive definitely on your Gmail account, right?
Right. Okay, yeah, he's just being stupid, whoever it is. So anyways, I've taken screenshots of this and I will get in touch with the authorities. We can just continue.
I'm just stay relaxed, stay cool. We come across this kind of problems on every alternate day. And ma'am, I worked in a call center, an American call center. They used to bash, they used to abuse a lot of times, and we were just like habitual of listening their shit and this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so sad. That's why I guess Corona is at a rise in a country like that because people are so sick.
But don't worry, our brother Wakar Zaka will gonna
my battery is about to die.
Okay.
Wakar Zaka is
you sent me a message regarding you're going to start first session from 1st May. Is that right?
Most probably, yes. I'm just gathering students, but it's going to be at the beginner level of language skills only.
Ma'am, I will bring you students.
All right, but for me, I think so Ramadan.
Okay, there's too many messages going on right now, so I'm
Uh,
like completely disturbed. It's like, having one student who throws up in the classroom and the teacher gets distracted, or maybe when you're teaching and you see and you look outside and there's an accident and someone's dying, and the teacher's completely distracted. So that's what's happening right now. Apologies for this.
sorry. Probably Ramadan will be start here 24th of I think so this coming.
Yes.
So as these days I'm fully free actually. I don't know when I'm going to start because my store is fully closed. Probably
Okay.
I need to go somewhere else to support for few days. But I'm not sure about my schedule and my timing when it will be. So definitely I'll be in touch with you whenever you're
Okay.
coming online, or I will send you the message. So then add me on my, because if the Ramadan start, the food and beverage sometime I don't know, I have doing the night shift, sometime in the no afternoon shift, sometime in the morning. But
Okay.
please, when you are ready, to at least let us know, so we'll make a plan accordingly. That
I will definitely. So whatever time it's going to be, usually it's going to be early morning my time, which is like evening time Pakistan and Dubai. That's how it's going to be.
but after Tarawih or after Isha prayer, I think so more convenience.
Yeah, because right now it is 3 o'clock over here, so it's what, midnight in Pakistan, right?
Yeah, and
And
in Dubai, 11:05.
11:05. Yeah, so this is probably a good time for me to come, because what's going to happen in Ramadan, I'm just waiting for my school schedule to come as well. So I will have classes probably till about 4 o'clock my time, which is 1 o'clock in Pakistan and midnight in Dubai. And then I'll probably do my live session at that time. So it's going to be easier for everybody to be joining in because you guys are going to be awake, right?
Yes, ma'am. Probably.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take a leave. Um, Unless you guys want to stay and chit chat. I don't know. But I need to go
Ma'am,
report this
you have a
sniper.
YouTube channel with the same name?
Yes, I do.
You have a YouTube channel with the same name?
Yes.
But I can't see the YouTube channel. English or
Is
Canada?
English? Yeah.
One word.
All together. No space.
Okay, let me check. Okay, I just found out.
And,
I also subscribed
and ma'am
as
also,
well.
Okay, thank you. I'm also blocking these
and
people
pass
from
my
here.
and pass my huge regards to your dad, ma'am.
I will. I don't know. I'm glad he's not here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, otherwise he would have flown to the US and made sure that this guy was like, thrown behind bars.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
you guys want to stay? Do you want to stay and continue?
Yeah, I have no problem, but you can ask both of them too. I have no problem.
Okay.
I can
For
stay.
me, I'm free, man. We can be stay here as much. Give you the confidence. You can go ahead, no problem. Speak as much you want to speak, but unless Miss Maha, she is okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I was
Ma'am,
just basically
just
making sure that I was blocking
decide.
everybody from my YouTube side because I don't want craziness going on. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just it's been 2 hours 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Just I think you should pre-decide the time before coming live. Like you can say today it will be a live class of 2 hours 30 minutes. You can just fix the time so we can fine tune ourselves.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. If I tell you that I'll come for 2 hours and then something happens in between and I need to leave, then I feel bad. And then if I say I'm coming for an hour and people are only expecting an hour, I end up staying 2 hours because I can stay, right? Then that's another problem. So if anybody wants to come and go, they can. Maybe we should just wrap up today's class and come back tomorrow. How's that?
Sure.
Because it has been long. I'm just looking at it,
Sure,
2
sure.
hours. So probably this guy had a problem with my live being on for 2 hours and having so many people on it as well.
So tomorrow you'll be same time, ma'am.
Tomorrow is Monday. Monday is a little busy for me. What I can do tomorrow is come at I'll tell you. 11. I can come by 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Pakistani time.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. That time is for my walk time because whole day I'm prison at home. So only that time I go out for a Maghrib time for like 20 minutes
I
walk.
beg your
Okay,
pardon.
Okay, I'll come by 8:30. How's 8:30?
yeah, we'll be fine.
8:30
Okay.
Pakistani Standard Time.
Yes.
Pakistan Standard Time.
Yes.
In
All
Dubai
right,
will be
fine.
7:30.
That would be perfect.
Okay. So tomorrow, which is Monday, the 20th of April, right? We're gonna be here at 8:30, and I'll probably post that on Facebook as well.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
All
Thank you
right,
so
all
much.
right.
Thank you. The
Bless
last
you, ma'am.
20 minutes were a little stressful. Apologies for that.
Not,
But
Bless you. Stay happy. Bless you. Stay happy and throw away
And
the
we are
all the.
glad for Shan as well.
yeah, there's
We are glad
there's
for
somebody
Shan
who
as
wants
well.
to join. There is
No
Tanya
worries,
Schiff.
Shah.
Tanya Schiff wants to join.
Sure,
Okay,
bring
let's
her
bring.
for 5 minutes. We will chit chat with her. I will take her interview. Then we can wrap up this conversation after 5
But
to
make
10
sure you
minutes.
have to see her face first, ma'am.
I see faces.
Okay, then that's fine. That's good.
We are
That's
very
the problem.
scared and
Yeah.
we are very scared of Vernon. So that demon can come back and ruin our very healthy
I've
conversation.
blocked him. I've reported him already. That's why I got a little distracted, because if I don't block
Yes.
him, or if I did not block him at the right time, and he was just laughing on the messages. He was saying, "Oh, you just got trolled," and he was just laughing and all that stuff, right? So obviously this
His
is.
comment is not being shown on your YouTube channel. Maybe you have blocked him.
I
That's
blocked
why.
him. Yeah, I just
Okay.
blocked. I blocked all the comments that came from there, and I reported both the profiles. I'm sure these guys are probably like hackers or whatever. They have nothing better to do in life, so they'll go find out other ways of trying to get into this stream, which is fine, and
Ma'am,
I can keep blocking them.
if I ask my hacker friend, just ruin him, he will gonna ruin his channel and all. But that is also unethical. So we are good
Yeah.
people. We don't do such unethical stuff.
Exactly.
Bring Sister Sania to the transmission so that we can.
I've sent them the channel, the streaming idea. Sorry, the link. But if anybody wants to join this live stream right now, please do. Rehan says you can't judge the person by his or her face. Yeah, that's right. So I think anybody who is Gori Chamri, I'm not gonna bring them on. That's
Until
all I can
unless
say.
he is known to you, until unless he is known to you.
Yes, exactly.
Like
So
you
Sania,
do have a lot of Canadian friends.
yes, I do. I do. I have a lot of teacher friends as well from the UK, from the US, from Canada. But yeah, anyways, anybody that I don't recognize, I will not bring them on. And there's many times, that's why I keep saying that if I don't see your face, I can't bring you on, you know? So Sania Sheikh, if you're interested in joining, please click the link that I have posted there. Anybody else, Rehan Khan, if you want to join, you can join as well. Just click on the link and I shall be bringing you on. Ali J, you shouldn't have let a native English speaker in the first place. It doesn't matter, Ali J, okay? Don't worry about it. Ibrahim Shabir says, I want to join. I have just posted the link on in the comments, so please click on the link and that will bring you onto the broadcast studio, and you can come and have a chat with Khan, with Arsalan, and with Sayed Shah. Okay, so Adil is here.
So, ma'am, when
I
you
didn't see
left
the face.
Dubai, when did
Sorry?
when did you left Dubai? When you moved to Canada?
When did I leave Dubai? I left Dubai in 2017, in May 2017.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, what was your current location when you left Dubai? I mean, which school you was teaching? You were teaching?
I was when I was in Dubai, I was teaching at the last school that I taught at was the West Green International School in Sharjah.
In
Have you heard of
Sharjah,
that?
all right.
Yes, and I also taught at School of Creative Science, the one for Salah Khatir.
Yes, I know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then
Ma'am,
also
you have done your bachelor's in business studies, right?
yes, because when I was
BBA.
growing
You
up in
have done
Dubai, we
BBA
didn't have an
from
option. No, I did it in Dubai, because at that time I didn't have an option of getting a teacher's degree because there wasn't anything available. So that was the only thing that I could do.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Sania is a real person and Adil is a real
Shan,
person.
have you?
Hi, Sania.
How are you?
Oh, hello. How are you?
How are you? This is first time I have been live on such program. I'm so confused.
That's okay. Don't be confused. We have very nice people over here. They're just like your brothers, and they are going to speak to you. Okay. But before they speak to you, I'll speak to you. Tell me about yourself, Sania.
There's nothing much about me. I'm just a housewife.
That's a lot of work. That's a very big job.
Yes, yes, so it is.
And where do you live?
I've been following you from Sir Hisham's server page.
Okay.
And I like your videos a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. And where do you live, Sania?
I live in Jhelum, Pakistan.
In Jhelum. And what do you, okay, you said you're a housewife.
Oh,
Okay.
Jhelum.
Go ahead and talk, please.
Is there anyone else from Jhelum?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Jhelum. How are you, ma'am?
Very good, thank you so much. And what about you people? Where are you from?
I'm from
Sister,
Jhelum.
I am from Karachi. This guy is from Jhelum, and another guy is also from Karachi. Shan, speak. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you all, but I would like to only listen because my speaking power, you already know, is not very well.
So all of you are going to
this.
be a freelancer in future, or is there anybody who's doing freelancing right now?
In future,
Basically,
everybody
this
is
is
going
a
to be a freelancer.
yeah.
Yes,
But
Shan,
at the
speak.
moment, there's a crisis like for improve your English. You have to come and discuss each other. If you have any hesitation, you have to throw out the hesitation. Just talk each other. Don't feel nervous. So you can talk anything, any topic, whatever you like. Share your knowledge, share your experience. What's happening around in the world. So you can just speak out like a small briefing, introduce yourself to build your confidence that this is a concept in more. So if you have to do something else, there are a lot of guys like this Arsalan is good in IT, so you can do the other stuff as well.
I think so. What
Sister,
you do?
what is your academic background?
I just did graduation. I'm trying to
We
improve my
cannot hear
English.
you properly. There is.
You have to just speak louder.
Sure. This is the right platform.
I said I did graduation. I am trying to improve my English.
Wow, wonderful. In
Very
which
good.
discipline you have graduated, ma'am?
In psychology.
Oh, that's
that
good.
is wonderful. You are psychologist in clinical psychology,
Not a
in educational
psychologist
psychology.
actually,
In
but
which particular?
Apology. I think she said apology.
You are psychologist or not?
no, I am not a psychologist. I am not a practical psychologist, but I just study psychology.
All right, like me.
All
I
right,
studied
all right.
geophysics, but I am not a practical
Yes, you are not
geoscientist. It's okay. It's okay. You can introduce your sister.
So how's
as
the
well,
condition?
If
Yeah, there
if
should
she's
be no
also
silence.
interested in taking
There should
part.
be no silence at all. You have to
How's
keep
the
talking.
condition in Jhelum right now?
Alhamdulillah, we all are safe.
That's good.
That's good.
I have been to Kevda once in my life in 2014. You must have visited the salt mine of Kevda.
No, I have
in
never visited
Ping
the salt
Dadan
mine
Khan
of Kevra.
area.
Unfortunately, I've never been to there.
It was a field trip, study trip of mine. Like as I said, I'm a geologist. So we went there. We spent 3 days around the salt mine. It is such a lovely place. If you go inside that mine, you will find out a mosque which was built by purely from the salt, and
I went
that
there
is a
as well,
fantastic
Arsalan.
place too. Oh, that's wonderful. You must have
I have been
visited
there.
there because you are
Kivra,
from Jhelum.
Kivra, Kila Rotas is in
I
Medina.
have
Is very
seen
nice
Kevra in
place.
the pictures only.
Okay, so you are married, sister, or
Yes, I am married and my kids are sitting beside me.
okay? I thought
No
she's
problem.
your sister. So why don't you ask your kids or husband to take you to someday to such places like Kevra, which are very nearby you? Like you can go to Atak as well. You can go to Aptabad. You can go to Murray. You can go to Islamabad. You can go to Kila Rotas,
Shakarpadiya, Rawal
Kevra,
Dam,
Shakarpadiya, Rawal
Faisal
Dam,
Masjid.
Most
Mansehra.
of the places you name I have visited already, but I never went to Kevra.
Okay, okay, makes sense.
Where is Kevra?
Arslan, Kivra is very
Ma'am,
close to my village actually. Is in nearby Chakwal, yeah?
Okay,
ma'am, I want to speak on Kevra.
sure.
Kevra is a small town in a tehsil, Pind Dadan Khan. Pind Dadan
Okay,
Khan is
1 minute.
one
We're
of
gonna
the.
do one line. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do this stopwatch. Okay, and you can only speak for 1 minute. And I think this is a good topic. So each of you think about a city that you want to speak about, and you would only be speaking for 1 minute on that city. Okay?
All right.
Okay, so let me just quickly get the online stopwatch and then you can start. So you have a few, probably like half a minute to think about what you're going to say. So organize your thoughts. It's usually a good idea that when you're talking about a city, talk about the location. So if it's in the north, south, east, west, any big neighboring cities that are around it. Talk about the climate over there. Talk about the type of people that live there. Also talk about types of food that you can eat or enjoy in that place and any tourist attractions that might be there. Okay,
Sure.
so you've got some time to think till I get this online clock sorted out.
Sure.
And I'll tell you when to go.
My battery just 4%. Just guys, make quickly.
4%
You want to go
is
first?
quite enough.
No. Let's. For me, on my behalf, I want to give chance to the Shan. Let him speak.
That's very sweet of you.
Shan,
Aslan, go ahead.
can you hear me? Okay, you are asking me. So I'm done with thinking.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You see the stopwatch?
Yes, I can.
All right, your time starts now.
Okay. Being a geoscientist, I have visited Kevra in 2014. Kevra is such a wonderful town which is situated in the tehsil of Pind Dadan Khan. Pind Dadan Khan is the tehsil of, by and large, it comes in our district Jhelum. In Kevra, there is a salt mine. It's the second largest salt mine in the world. The first largest salt mine is situated in Poland. Okay, so we have the second largest salt mine in the world. So that is a very beautiful place. If you go inside that mine, you can find out the salt everywhere. There is a mosque which is also built by the same salt, and that salt is exported across the world, and you can go there, you can enjoy. That is a very fantastic place. You can enjoy. There is a guest house as well. You can. That is all.
Oh, this was a loud
Okay,
stopwatch
fine.
because last time the stopwatch wasn't very
Yeah.
audible, right?
All right.
So, which is the sex? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Which is the next city who is going to speak?
Who's going to speak?
Shan.
Shan,
Yes.
are you
Brother,
ready?
you can
Yes,
speak
yes.
on Karachi. Tell us something about Karachi.
Or maybe are you
Or
thinking
you can.
something else, Shan? Some other city?
No,
No, what do you know?
I have never been
What do
out
you,
of Karachi, unfortunately. Uh,
Okay.
that's why I think I will not be able to talk too much because you already know my
No, I have
fluency
no
is
idea.
not my fluency
Where is
is not
Karachi?
good.
so you can
I've
just
never
speak
been to
about the
Karachi.
the Tariq Road.
Tariq Road is a
I don't know
very
where is Karachi. I've never been to Karachi. Okay.
So you are
yeah.
invited, ma'am, from my
You are.
side.
Ma'am, you never have been to Karachi?
I
Ma'am
think
Maha?
if you are not
No,
if
Sean
you
is going to
never
tell me about Karachi.
Okay, okay.
well many people think Karachi is a very cosmopolitan city, and I think it's very correct. But other city people think that Karachi is well for health and its environment, but I don't think so because too much uh, heat season and too much garbage over here. Because I have never liked Karachi because I wish I could be visit to some other city. And Karachi has a very long area, and city from other uh, people from other city always come here for employment. This is the very good thing of this city, and I think that no one sleeps hungry in this city. This is the main quality of this city.
Very good.
Perfect. You were just right on time. Okay. So, Sayed Shah, you want to go next?
Ma'am, I have only just 1%. I'm trying to come online my other mobile, so I'll rejoin you just in a moment.
Okay.
So let's
Okay.
go on that. Meanwhile, you can give chance to the our sister,
Shania?
so she can.
Yes.
Yeah, she can go ahead.
Sania, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Have you thought about the city that you're going to speak about?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Karachi.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, next time, usually what happens is if one person has spoken about a city, you can't speak about it anymore. But because
someone
today
is someone already spoke about it.
About Karachi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shan just did. But because it's your first time, so I'm going to
Sorry,
be.
I was not listening. I was talking about my own topic.
That's okay. We can talk about Karachi. Go ahead. And your time starts now.
I have been to Karachi once, and it's a very beautiful city. Karachi is located on the southern southern side of Pakistan, and it is located on the coast of Sindh, Sindh River. And the famous food of Karachi is biryani and nihari. The people over there are so friendly, and there are so many. There is a tomb of Quaid over there, and people come all across from the part of the world and visit Karachi, and the weather is quite humid over there.
Your time's up. Thank you. Thank you. You did a great job,
You have been
Sania.
great. She has been very great, ma'am.
It was like a bomb blast on me when you gave me the topic.
That's okay. All right, Zishan, how are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so you're going to talk about a city, okay? For 1 minute.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, your time starts now.
So, yeah, I will talk about Taxila. I was born there in Taxila, so which is almost 32 kilometers from Rawalpindi, Islamabad towards Peshawar, just off the GP road, Grand Trunk Road. So it has a lot of archaeological sites. when I was very young, I used to go to see Golia Museum, the Textila University. It also has Engineering University Textila, and but it also has a historical university in Golia University. So the people, I mean, because it's near the Rawalpindi, so it's part of the Punjab. So, but then it also, there's a road goes to Hattar, Haripur Hattar, which has an industrial area in Hattar. So, but my father was in heavy mechanical complex, so the factory, working over there. My, 1 minute is over now.
Thank you so much. That was very nice. I've been to Texla before as well, and my uncle also used to work for HMC.
Oh,
Me too,
that's
ma'am.
good.
Yeah.
That is
So
not
there's a lot
different
of
me too. This is another me too.
There's another me too. Okay, guys. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm coughing. Thank you so much. It was really nice having you all here. I don't know if Sayed Shah is going to come back or not. But Zishan, can you tell us about yourself, who you are, and how did you find this page and all that stuff?
Yeah, you know, I am in Tunis right now. So I work for an international organization. You know, sometimes I just go to the Farzaka page and then I saw your interview and I subscribe to you. So,
Again, thanks
yeah,
to
my family is in
Wakar
Islamabad, right? Sorry?
Thanks to
Yes,
Wakar
we are
Zaka.
paying tribute to Wakar Zaka.
Yeah.
We should all salute
So I'm
Wakar
alone.
Zaka.
I'm totally alone here. So I was
He is doing a parallel
just
show, headphone
cooking
show,
my.
side by side.
Yeah, so I'm just alone here right now for more than a month in my house. I was just cooking my lentils now. So it's 8:31 here at the moment. 8:31 p.m. 8:30. So yeah, so I live in different countries. I live in Iraq. I live in Egypt. I live in Geneva, Switzerland. So now in Tunis. So yeah, that's how.
Are you in Geneva right now?
No, I'm in Tunis right now. Tunis. So before that, I was in Geneva for 1.5 years.
Tunis, North Africa.
Yeah, it's the capital of Tunisia. It's just next to Libya, and on the other side is next to Algeria.
Yeah. Okay.
Next to Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And sorry, what do you do again?
I work for an international organization. So my field is I work as information management. So data management. My background is in computer science. I've done masters in computer science from Barani University, Rawalpindi, and also I did MSc computer engineering from UT Tesla.
That's very nice. And how long have you been in Tunisia?
I came here last year in August. So now it's almost 8 months. Yeah.
Almost 8 months. Okay, so almost a year.
Yeah.
You can say almost a year because you're closer to completing your 1 year in Tunisia. So you can say, I've been there for more than half a year, or I've been there for almost a year.
Yeah,
there's two
almost
ways you can. Okay, great. So I think tomorrow's session, I was thinking of probably working on the pronunciation, and we'll probably do the days of the week, and we will do the months of the year, and we might even do names of countries and their capitals. How's that? Shan, Arsalan? Zishan is okay with that?
Yeah, sounds
Ma'am, you
good.
can ask me any country. I will tell you the capital of that country.
No. We're not doing general knowledge. I said we're doing pronunciation. How to pronounce the names of countries correctly, and their capital cities, and also months of the year and days of the week. So just the correct. I know we all speak it. I mean, if I want to say Monday, we all say Monday.
All right.
Monday.
Yeah. So we'll just work on that. I think we should go watch the second show that's happening on the other side. I have to go support my friends.
Yes, sure, definitely. Wakar Zaka is our support system. Sure.
Of course. Yeah, he's actually he's having a show to ban online education. So I love online education, so I'm going to go and speak against it. All right. Thank you so much, Sean.
Sure.
Thank you,
So
Zishan.
Thank you
Yeah.
very
we are
much, ma'am,
supposed to
for
leave.
giving me your precious time, and thank you to Arsalan and Shaji for giving me so much confidence and so much their precious time. And I hope you will come tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. So inshallah, I will definitely join you tomorrow.
Inshallah. I'll try my best. Welcome back, Shaji. Okay, since you're here, I was just going to wrap up, but you have 1 minute to speak about a city. Are you ready, Shaji?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. As I know about the Kivra, which is very famous about thing, I belongs to the Jhelum as well, which is very close to the Kivra. So this is a very traditional city as well. When you talk about the Kivra, as the Arsalan mentioned earlier, this is the world's second largest mountain, which produce the salt in the world. And inside the mountain, there is a mosque built by the salt. And Alhamdulillah, I can say very proudly there. I went twice there with my family and my friends. We have a lot of fun there. It's a very wonderful place there. Everybody who wants to go and see something new and to share about the something tradition about the Pakistan, you should must go there and visit there. You can get a lot of knowledge there, and it's like a historical place as well, which what I know about that one. If I'm not wrong, before the Pakistan built, there's a story behind as well about the Kivra as well. Let me Google it. I'll get back to you tomorrow as well.
Perfect. Let me Google it. I'll get back to you tomorrow. That was a very good way of wrapping it up. Well done. Well done. So tomorrow we'll do a little bit of pronunciation. I was just saying this to Arsalan, Shan, and Zishan, that tomorrow probably
Ma'am,
yes.
before you finish, Arslan, there's something wrong with the Android phone. I cannot come through the Android phone. The SteamYard is not supporting. It's only the iPhone I can come
No,
online.
you can come with Android also.
Yeah, I am getting Android right now.
Ma'am Maha, tell them
So when you
what is
click
the
on
right way.
StreamYard, when you click on StreamYard, on top of the phone, you will see 3 buttons over here. Okay? When you click on this, click on Samsung Internet.
All right. I'll do tomorrow.
Yep, use with Samsung Internet, and then it will bring you on. It doesn't bring you on directly.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. It was lovely having you here. We've had this class for almost 3 hours, which is amazing.
Yeah, almost.
That's great.
3 hours.
Thank you so much for your precious time, ma'am. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you to all of you.
Allah Hafiz to you all. Allah Hafiz to you.
All right. Have a great day.
Sean.
Thanks, everybody, and Maha. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.